And we're on the air.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to TPK, the only show on the internet where we roll for survivability.
Well, I'm not the only one.
That's the joke, hon.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
Oh,
Okay.
man. No, it's a Bones Day, I think.
Let me get through today's intro. So, last we left off, the party had sat for 2 hours in the same spot, both in-game and in real life.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, no, we didn't get anywhere last game, but a lot of things happened, weirdly enough. The last thing what did happen was you all came to this sudden realization, mostly through Esmeray's lucky history check, that Massey might actually be a primordial titan, or some sort of primordial being. And that was the last...
The primordial being.
He's our primordial being, and we love him very much.
Oh,
And he's
seen that
our primordial being.
I
Yes.
am being, not being.
I should have seen that coming.
Yes, you should.
Okay. I have no one to blame but myself.
Nope.
So, you all finished fighting your umberhulk, finished pulling off its chitlet plating, and are getting ready to move along. All you gotta do is keep it strong. Anyway, so today we're going to start the first round of travel checks. What that basically means is I've got a chart here. I'm going to make each of you roll a d20 one at a time, and then whatever you roll on that d20 is going to determine whether or not you guys make progress, or you lose progress, or maybe certain random encounters happen. It doesn't matter. Who knows? So we're going to have Willow, who volunteered to make the first traveling check.
Guys, we all die. I am actually sorry. I only want to kill Willow. Not really, but yeah.
What did you roll?
Is it
What
one?
did you roll? No.
No, come here.
No.
What is it?
No.
Is it 1 or 20?
Ground opens up and
Oh
swallows
my
this
God.
whole.
No way. No fucking way.
Now one of the night.
No
20, isn't
fucking way. Okay.
What is it?
Okay, I thought it was a 1. You need to tell me these things.
Yes! What did she roll?
Nat 20, bitch.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, thank God!
Oh my God! Like,
Don't scare us when you do that shit.
Yeah,
Don't
seriously!
scare us like that, damn it.
You're welcome.
I was excited for a minute.
No. No excitement for you. Sorry.
Yeah, seriously. You're not allowed.
DM is not allowed to have fun in this game, damn it. Only stress and absolute torture. That is all you deserve.
And chaos.
Okay,
So much chaos.
so
All the chaos.
you guys travel for most of the day. And at some point, throughout your traveling, you come across a room. After a point, you do have to start making detours into the more natural cave structures, and Cleo tells you that this is actually pretty normal. This is the right path. She knows pretty much where she's going. However, Willow, while keeping a sort of extra eye out, you find there's a weird sort of just paneling to some of the wall. Something about one of the cave walls doesn't seem right. You're in one of the naturally generated caves, but this particular bit of wall, something feels off. What do you
I'm
do?
going to investigate it.
Okay, roll an
Not
investigation
stealth.
check.
No stealth.
Okay,
No
so
stealth.
you guys all see that Willow
You.
holds up the party and says, "Hey, there's something here," and she makes an investigation check. Go ahead and roll that, please. Oh no!
Oh, fuck. 9.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait, you could use a fate die if you want. I mean, I don't know if you want to use it this early, but it's up to you.
Yeah, it's real
It's up to
early to
you.
use the fate die.
Yeah, it's real fucking early.
Alright, so you... Thankfully, the DC on this isn't terribly high.
Fuck.
So you don't manage to get anything really interesting out of it, but you do, like, go up to the wall and you put your hand on it, and it kind of goes through. You do feel wall there, but it's not where the visible wall is. You put your hand through, and about, like, 2 inches into the rock face, you feel a smooth, flat wall.
Can I, like, walk in?
No, it's, like, only 2 inches off the wall. But, like, the wall you feel doesn't look like the wall you see.
Doesn't feel like the wall I see?
No.
You mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Illusion.
What does it feel like?
It just feels like flat, smooth wall. Like, there's a few, like, grooves, like grout for like bricks and stuff. And, like, if you continue to feel like you feel one bit that's it's hard to describe it. Like, it feels cold. It feels like metal.
Can I push it?
You can try.
I want to try to push it.
You
Make a
inform of
strength
it. You inform
Can I-
us of this?
Oh, she's doing a strength. Then don't mind.
All right. Go ahead, Maddie. What did you want to do?
I was gonna see if I could give her assistance on investigation, but if she's doing a strength check,
She already
then
rolled
that's not
the
gonna be helpful.
investigation check, but if you want to assist her on the strength check, you're more than welcome to.
I would also like to help with strength.
Yeah, sure. I'll give her assistance on strength.
All right, so you have advantage on that strength check because both Von Thorn and Matt and Annalise are helping you
Thank you, guys.
try to push.
Thank you.
Our hands are just on your back, pushing you.
Yes, that's how that works.
Yes, absolutely. Like a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Yep.
Right. 8
Oh.
total.
Advantage.
Could I
Damn.
possibly give her guidance, even with, like, I know she rolled, but I know she had a.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not gonna budge pretty much no matter what you roll.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
It's just she asked if she could do it. That's what happened.
Okay.
So
Can I make an investigation on this wall?
you can, but the DC is going to be slightly higher.
I would like to too, if you don't mind.
Sure, sure.
I'm giving myself guidance in that case. Investigation?
Yeah.
Sure.
You guys are making separate investigation checks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
Got a 15.
I... Oh.
Okay.
Let me add a d4 to that, please. $13.
13?
Oh, she did better. Yes.
Okay. So, Maddie, you feel around this door, and you feel like there are parts where the illusion like kind of just fades away. There are parts where it just blends into the rest of the rock, and you can feel where, like, actual rock. And then you move in a little bit, and you feel like these sort of like bricks coming up, and then like if you follow them all the way up, they seem to like form an archway. And then if you feel in the middle
like
of that archway, it feels like cold metal type something. So it feels kind of like a door. This is a door of some kind.
Yeah. This definitely feels like a hidden door. Did we knock?
Material. What
I'm
material?
gonna knock. I knock on it.
What?
You do so. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Can I turn to Massey? Massey, dear, can you see through illusions?
I cannot see through illusions. I do not possess the ability that was briefly bestowed upon our furry friend. However, I can slightly sense things around me.
Do you eat the magic that's making this illusion?
I
Well,
don't believe so. But maybe, and he puts his hand up and he brushes it along the illusion, and you see this faint trace of magic around it, and he waves his hand and he casts Dispel Magic. And as he does this, the illusion fades away, and you see a big iron door with a huge fucking padlock on it.
Oh.
Can I try to pick the padlock?
Wait! Can we please actually discuss what we're doing besides just acting on fucking impulse?
Padlock.
Is there any?
I want to know what's behind that door.
Can I put my ear up to the door and listen and see if I can hear anything?
Make a perception check.
While Madi is doing that, can I investigate this padlock to see if there's like any runes or any like specific mechanisms on it to just kind of figure out what kind of padlock this is?
Sure.
9.
9.
Fine.
You hear you put your ear up to the door and you listen carefully and you hear
You're making a noise, I can't hear you.
Yeah, if you're making a noise.
you just hear a slight
Get
breeze.
closer to the mic.
Breeze, okay.
Breeze.
Yeah, it's the same breeze that you hear from the rest of the tunnel.
Oh.
Can I please
It might just be more tunnel on the other side.
Well, Cleo, you did say that there's a dragon somewhere inside these tunnels, correct?
It's possible.
I got a 14 investigation. Investigating the padlock.
Sure. You look at it and it is this big, sturdy, heavy iron. Like the thing is like this fucking big. Bolted through this latch, and it's huge, and it doesn't appear to be magical, as far as you can tell. But but you want to maybe use detect magic, or if somebody wants to do that.
Who has detect magic?
Actually, Colleen has detect magic, who is not here with us today. I forgot to mention that.
But I have her character sheet pulled up.
I couldn't tell.
So Colleen's gonna come up to next to Von Tharn as Von Tharn is investigating this padlock, and Colleen will ask Von Tharn, "Can I take a look at that?" And she does detect magic on the padlock to see if there's any magical properties on it.
All right, so detect magic is just kind of like an AoE thing. So she just senses everything that's magical around her. So all of your magical items light up, and she doesn't sense any magic coming from the lock. And she only senses like faint magic coming from the doorway, the magic of illusion that was just previously on it. However, she does sense a rather strong conjuration magical aura coming from inside wherever this doorway leads to. From whatever is on the other side of the door.
She'll relay this information to the rest of the party.
And conjuration is like teleporting things?
Summoning things, teleporting things, stuff like that, yeah.
Okay.
Conjuration.
Hey, Willow, if you're gonna open that lock, I'll totally help you with that.
All materials, creatures are energy
Have
to the
the die
caster.
ready for it.
Can also be reversed.
Go ahead and, if you want to try and pick the lock secretly, go ahead and make a stealth check and a sleight of hand check.
I'm still holding this padlock, so it's like.
Does she get advantage on both of those because I'm helping her?
Definitely, go for it.
Yep.
I'm like trying to block her view from the rest of the party, just slightly.
Esmeray is just deep trying to think about like what could
holding
possibly
this
mean.
padlock.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, look at that shiny rock over there. I think that's magic. We should look at that too.
Dear, what are
I'm not gonna
you?
say anything as like this.
How can
this
you actually
happens.
see? Wait a minute. None of us have casted the light. Or how do you see things in here then? Without us knowing.
I thought we had the flame tongue out.
Oh, do you have the flame tongue out? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
Alright.
most of you.
that's
have
what we're
that.
using for like.
25 for stealth.
Okay.
Hmm.
So nobody sees you. So like, Annalise is busy talking to Von Tharn, and she's got her attention off to the side. Von Tharn's still holding the lock, so you carefully come up and you stick your tools inside while Von Tharn's holding it. Go ahead and make that sleight of hand check with advantage.
That's a freaking sentence and a half.
I love this.
Willow sneaking up behind Von Tharn while she's sticking
17.
something up. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
It's still beating my passive perception.
All right then. So
Annalise has just a laser pointer on the ground distracting Von Tharn.
That's so fucked up. So you're over there. You're talking to Von Tharn. Yeah, I don't know. Like something. If there's some kind of conjuration element in there, or whatever it is you're saying to Von Tharn, you can roleplay that in a minute. But Willow, you walk up and you take out your thieves' tools and slide them in and click, and it just.
Can I just like step away from it really quick? That way they don't.
Make a dexterity saving throw, I
Dexterity
guess.
saving?
Oh no.
Why though?
It wasn't for like that, so they would know that.
Yeah, I know, but like they're gonna hear the lock open, and you've
Yeah,
got
it's
like
gonna go
2
per chunk.
seconds to fucking get out of the line of sight.
Dexterity saving throw?
Sure.
Wouldn't that just be another stealth check?
I mean,
That's what I was thinking it'd be.
Kind of.
she made a
I
pretty
know,
good
that's
stealth
what
check, so
yeah.
nobody knows she's there until they turn. So this is like to maintain the stealth check.
Oh,
If she fails it, I'll make her roll another stealth check.
15? Yeah, 15.
Alright.
that beats me in Colleen's passive.
It wouldn't beat
Make another
mine.
stealth
Just
check
saying.
at disadvantage.
At disadvantage? Oh no!
Mine's at a 19.
Yeah, me and Colleen have 14 as passive perception.
I still have my 19, so I don't know if this affects anything.
Maddie, what's your passive?
14.
So you guys
11.
all look
But I
over.
know that she's there.
You guys all hear this ka-thunk as the lock opens, and you all look over and you just see Madi, or not Madi. You see Willow just dash back to where she was, trying to look nonchalant. You all saw
Von Tharn, what did you do?
I didn't
Oh my
do
god,
shit.
Von Tharn!
Willow.
Don't blame this on Willow. You're the one with the lock in your hands.
I was only holding it. I didn't do anything.
Persuasion! Please do
Sure.
No, everybody knows exactly what happened.
That'd be great!
So, do you guys
Oh
open
my
the door?
gosh, this group is just
it's
falling
unlocked now.
apart.
If you're going to open it, if you're going to open it, dear, then I insist you go first.
Bet.
Oh.
All right.
So never goes wrong with this.
So you enter the room.
Apparently.
Okay. You open the door.
The door open?
It's unlocked, but now you have to open it. So you pull off the lock and you.
But
I'm still holding this thing.
It's
Oh, my ears.
loud. This door is big. It's iron and it's rusted all to hell. So you
Von Tharn
push the
gets
door
out.
open, and it's actually kind of hard to push open. As you enter the room, I would like you to make a no, I'm kidding. You enter the room, and it's dark. There are some like small, like tiny modes of light that don't really do much to light up the room. But as soon as you step through the threshold, they spring to life, and the entire room is lit up.
It's
about-
bow as like kind of a reaction to that.
Sure. It's about a 25-foot square room, and there's a slight dais. There's like maybe about a foot up, leveled up about a foot or so off the ground. with steps leading up to it, and inside it is this massive magical array.
A massive what?
Right? As in, like, can you describe that
Like a
further?
magic circle of some sort.
That's what I
Like for
And
thought.
in the
teleportation or
center
something?
of the circle is a sigil.
Can somebody
And
who
I
does
roll
the
an
magic thing do that? Like, to figure that
Well, she already
Level-
sensed it. That's what she sensed.
Yeah.
Alright, Von Tharn, do you want to make an Arcana check? Or is that...
Yes, please.
Yeah, go for it. Roll
Can
Arcana.
I give her guidance?
Sure.
'Kay.
So you can add a
I'll
d4 to
Give you
that roll.
guidance.
D4. Okay.
Mhm.
Let me get a D4.
No, not allowed.
I forgot to grab one, so I
You're-
just used the
You're allowed to add a d4, you're just not allowed to grab a d4.
Oh my
I'll
have to
grab a
activate
D4.
one from your mind palace.
All right. So
Also, gravity do not allow you to grab a d4.
So my Arcana in total is a 22.
That is
Yes.
enough. You recognize this. You've seen a couple of your parents use something like this. You had something similar to it, not at your house, but close to. A sort of universal transit system that is been added to Airlon that I totally did just make up right now.
Mhm.
This is a magical circle. This is a teleportation circle.
Oh,
And but with that roll, you also find that this is a sort of automatic one. It's like the ones you're used to at home. It's a means of public transportation, so to speak, when the ones you are familiar with. You kind of like cycle through a Rolodex of predetermined locations with the ones you're used to. You set it up, and then you pay a toll, which is usually some magical item that is consumed from the spell, some component item, I should say, that the spell consumes. And then you're transported to a predetermined location. This looks like a very rudimentary version of that, like a very early version. Like this might be the prototype to that. But there's only one destination programmed into the input device.
Do I recognize the destination?
No, it's just a sigil. So like, it's just a symbol. Each destination is represented by a symbol. Back home, the symbols would be like the sigils that mark each city, the town logo essentially. But this is just a normal sort of like runic symbol.
And
Wow.
this looks like those
Well, this thing
teleportation
wouldn't
circles
work.
I had back home.
It wouldn't work right now.
I don't.
Is it active? Like
I mean, the
there's
barrier's
something
still up,
to it.
right? Like you
Yeah.
won't be able to teleport unless they were just teleporting somewhere else. And
That is true.
I was about to say Whitestone, and that's not where we are.
This is our version of
Universe.
Whitestone.
I'm trying to remember what it's called now.
Graycap.
Graycap.
Graycap. So you'd only be able to teleport
color.
unless somewhere else in Graycap. So
I don't know if that's.
we could either step on it. If it doesn't work, then we know it's for somewhere else. Or if it does, somewhere else.
Esmeray, since you're the only one not like seemingly focused on this, go ahead and make a perception check for the rest of the room.
Right, I was
I
going
don't
to
give a
ask
shit
if I
about
could.
this.
Um,
Can I make a perception check?
You were the one who.
I give my-
did, and you-
can I
I'm assuming you're pretty interested in what's happening. So, Esmeray.
give myself guidance or not?
Yes.
Using a fake die. Because that was so bad. That's how bad it was.
It's
That's
not a
really how
high
bad it
DC.
Well, my perception and that roll would have not let me.
Okay, what did
Oh
you
god,
roll?
it fell off the floor. I rolled
What'd you roll?
Was it more than a 2?
It was a 3, yes.
Okay, then it's fine. You don't need the fate die.
Alright.
That's really low.
But I mean, like,
you
how
just
was I
look
supposed to
around
know
and you
it's
see some
three?
shelves with some components on it. You point it out, and Von Thorn says, "Yeah, that would be the components you would need to make the circle work."
Yeah,
Without
can I
casting
go
a
and
spell
take a look?
yourself.
I
What was
go and
that?
take a look at those.
Oh, go ahead.
I go and take a look at the components and see what they are specifically.
There's some chalk. There's some incense. Some of it might have been used to actually create the circle permanently, but Von Thorn points you to a small sapphire, and says that would be what that would be what you would normally use back in Avila.
Mhm.
Can I make some sort of investigation check or something to see if there have been any like recent footprints besides ours in this
I'd like to
vicinity?
assist.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll with. Well,
I want to actually do it.
only one person's gonna roll, so you guys can decide who you want to do that. It will be a survival check.
I have a
Right,
plus
so
6
then-
to survival.
Yeah, sure. You can go ahead, and I'll give you assistance.
Okay, so you go ahead and roll a survival check with advantage.
This may or may not backfire because, like, you've been rolling really great or really bad.
Right.
Right.
Why I said I have a plus 6.
Yeah. I mean that is true. I have a plus 4 to perception, but I still was not confident in that 3.
22.
All right. You do see some footprints, but they do not look recent. They look about as old as everything else in this chamber.
I repeat that to Esmeray.
Well, there's no way
With
to.
how
There you go.
with how hard it was to open that door and with that lock, assuming no one's been in here for a while.
That's what I was about to say. No one has been here for quite some time. The rusty lock on the door and again footprints, but no way to determine how old. But still fairly old.
Yeah, and
I think.
Is there anything that would help us being here, or should we just continue on the way like we were supposed to?
I think might want to take the sapphire with us.
Yeah. Also, even though this is like a very early version of what I'm used to seeing in Avila, this might actually still work as a later plan in case we need to try to make an escape. Let me see something real quick.
And I'm going to take a look to see if there's probably a way to see if it can still be activated without actually like activating it.
Like throwing a rock at it?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you mean particularly?
So I kind of want to see if like the circle itself is actually intact, or if there's a way to determine if the magical energy that is coming from it is enough to, if need be, utilize it as an actual teleportation circle, or if it's more of like a dead teleportation circle.
Okay, so like, do you want?
Kind of like checking the batteries on a old toy to see if it still works.
It still works.
Okay.
Like the magic is still there. If it wasn't, Colleen wouldn't have been able to sense it.
Okay.
You do know how teleportation circles work in general. You don't know how to cast the spell teleportation circle, but you do know that if you memorize the sigil here, you can use this as a place to teleport to later, once you do know how to use the spell, if you choose to use it later.
I'm gonna go get myself some parchment and just do like a quick scribble, or at least make a quick note to come back here later then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We should definitely come back to this so that way we can see about utilizing this in the future.
I
Totally.
agree.
We absolutely always remember to do the things we say we're gonna go back and do.
Totally.
Well,
Totally relying on that.
well, I agree, but just in case, I suggest we take the components with us, especially the sapphire, just so that if anyone else happens to come across this, they cannot use it without the component.
Yep.
Unless they already have it, but okay.
So nobody's gonna try to activate the circle?
I mean, I kind of want to, but I don't want Esmeray fucking killing me.
Are you sure?
Fucking bet!
I mean,
Totally not doing it a physical copy of the character sheet. Or...
if you want to activate the circle, you do need to speak up, dear. Because...
I mean, it would be
Hey,
nice
Von
to
Thorn,
know.
would anything happen if I just threw like a rock at it?
I back up from the circle.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay.
It may not
I-
even work.
I pick up a rock and I throw it at the circle.
Make an attack roll.
You and throwing rocks at shit!
I mean,
16.
Yeah, easy enough. There's this like sort of crystal ball full of like swirling smoke and whatnot that serves as the sort of input device. You walk up to it, Bonthorn, you know this. You walk up to it, you put your hands around it, and you sort of like a rotary phone type of a thing. You just move to what you want. And this rock just kind of ding, bounces off of it. Nothing happens.
Okay. So it's not going to be like you step into it and bam, you're teleported somewhere
No,
else.
kidding.
Saved all our lives.
It's gotta
You're
be
welcome.
the thing is, it may not even work if we attempt to activate it because of the lacrum crystal.
Exactly.
Not
So we
without
should
a
really
component.
should probably keep going the way we were going. The stuff and let's go. Unless someone wants to go touch the crystal in the middle. I nudge Willow.
Bonthorn, you do know that this isn't going to
I'm very
activate
tempted,
unless
Annalise.
somebody puts in the correct component piece.
So it's not going to activate by touch alone. You have to have the component with you to put into the crystal.
And then and she sort of points out a little area for that, like it's kind of like this tiny brazier that holds something, and that like you can see that would probably easily hold one of the sapphires.
So how I'm gonna do this actually is I'm gonna demonstrate with the rock that Annalise.
Yes.
So
and
so
you do
say
so.
this. So say this little rock that Annalise just threw is the component that is needed. You put it in here,
And I put it in the little slot.
and it's supposed to take in that component, and that's how you actually activate the circle.
Right.
And I take
Okay.
Would either Esmeray or even Von Thorn, would they know if we were to activate it and go through, wouldn't we need another component of similar or equal value to come back?
You would, but there's a handful of those sapphires on the shelf.
Oh, okay. I thought there was only one. All right.
How many are there?
5.
Can we take them all?
Sure.
Please.
Yes.
Can
carrying
take
them?
them all.
I call Annalise take some. And put some in her boobs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put them in.
So Willow just scoops up five sapphires worth about 250 gold each.
I mean,
and just dumps them into Annalise's cleavage.
well, hold on. Actually, I may want to know where this goes.
Do it. Hand
I
one
will
back
go-
to her.
I need
So you're
to
not gonna
want
kill
to.
me if I do it.
So do you all step into the circle?
Yes.
Well,
Well,
the problem is, if this ends up being a dangerous situation, yes, we need to act
Definitely gonna be a
quickly,
dangerous
And there's
situation.
only 5 of these stones, right? So
I don't think we should waste the stones.
exactly. So, my opinion, maybe one of us should go in, and then as soon as we figure the where this leads. If it goes anywhere, come right back through.
Mm-hmm.
There may be
So
five
we could
stones.
all go together and die like heroes.
Are you sure you
I'm
want to
with
split the party,
Alex on this
Esmeray?
one.
I
We'll all
don't.
go together.
I don't give two.
If we're gonna go do something stupid, we should go do it together.
I,
Always more fun that way.
I disagree because
I
if
know
anything
you do.
happens to me while I go through there, that's fine. All of you can continue the mission.
It's
It's
you.
not fun.
How do you know that if you're the only one that's keeping us on track right now? Well, you know, as soon as you disappear, we go, huh, well, no reason to keep going now.
What was that we said about spending the entire game investigating one bit of the wall? Anyway.
I'm sorry, did you want us to go through this quickly? Oh,
No,
Ryan.
I'm fine.
That's cute.
This is hilarious because I know what's on the other side of that circle.
Esmeray, it's probably not a good idea given to what we are already trying to do with Cleo over here. Probably not a good idea to really sidetrack right now, given the time frame that we are, the little time crunch that we're on. For you,
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
So
because
if we
this
do
is a-
this, then we do. No matter what we do, we all need to do it together.
yes.
I would like to just point out that this is probably set up by the Sharshi. They've set up lots of sort of waypoint areas, quick ways to navigate through the tunnels, shortcuts, as it were. It's
Do you recognize
basically
it
how
as one of
your
them?
father gets to and from the city of Sharshi so quickly.
It hasn't been used in years.
Yes, but it probably
It's not
goes
being watched.
somewhere. Somewhere within Graycap, I would assume. Probably somewhere here underneath the mountain.
So you
It could
think this
potentially
might be
get
one
us
of them?
there even quicker.
It's possible. It might even lead directly to the city itself, but who knows?
We're not headed towards the city. We're headed towards the crystal.
Right.
Isn't the crystal
I-
in the city though?
But I only know how to
They're
get to
the
the
same
city.
direction.
I don't know how to get to the crystal.
Massey does.
Need to go to the city anyway.
Right,
No
but
matter what,
Massey
we're going to
could
be
lead
headed
you
toward the
into
city.
a dead-end wall without somebody who knows the rest of the tunnels, and I only know the way to the city. So at the city, somebody who knows the rest of the tunnels will probably be available to guide you the rest of the way.
We should all take the teleportation circle.
We can't. There's only 5.
Yeah, we can.
Oh wait, no.
You
Well,
only
the
need
5
one to
stones-
activate it.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. We only needed one to activate. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
It will teleport everything within the circle. So you all
Mm-hmm.
just have to stand in the circle and place the sapphire in the reception area.
Okay. Let's do it.
Right then. If we
Great,
see the
let's go.
first sign of trouble, we immediately teleport back, all of us.
Yep.
Sounds
Totally.
like a plan.
And our plans always work.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm counting on.
Totally.
Okay, everyone in the circle.
Everyone gets in the circle.
Okay. Hey, so
Annalise, you have the sapphires.
you guys place a sapphire into the reception?
Yep.
Alright. So, as all of you and your two
We're gonna
friends
Lord of the Flies this bitch.
uh,
We're gonna fly.
step into the circle, Annalise puts one of the sapphires in, and you all feel a sort of seasickness tug as
Oh, everyone grab your tails.
as you are all instantly teleported to another room. This similar room, but instead of just a 5 foot by 5 foot room, it's or 25. I'm sorry, 25 by 25 foot room. It continues as a hallway going straight forward into the darkness.
Seems promising.
Do I recognize the? Does the architecture of the walls look similar to what I saw my vision at the Goodberry?
The therapy cave.
No, this is different.
And a quick question. I think I know the answer, but I'll ask it anyway. Esmeray has never been to the Wizard Tower.
No.
Graycap, has she? Right. That's what
No,
I
she does
thought.
not.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright then. I'll head forward.
Okay. You guys.
I'll move forward.
You guys start moving forward, and go ahead.
I hate
and
how you got the book.
Don't worry about it.
Fuck.
I'm worried out of my ass.
Sir, that is the monster manual that you have in your hands.
No, I know.
Why do you have the monster manual in your hands?
We're going to be
doing?
fighting
No,
vicious
I'm
monsters
worried
today.
about it. Sir.
What are we
Sure.
doing
I
though?
just
Are
wanna
we
check
making a
something.
perception
No,
check
please
or?
don't.
Fine.
I don't like it when you just check something in the monster manual.
I love it.
So,
means we
no,
did
you
something
guys-
and made something happen.
I'm assuming
Right.
you guys used light to go forward. Going forward, so you don't have to make any real perception checks. But if you want to move stealthily, that will put you at half speed.
We should do stealth.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do pass without a trace then, or no?
If you think that will help, it might help.
If we're making stealth checks, then probably.
All making
Okay.
stealth checks. So, are you gonna cast it,
Wait,
or
are we?
are you gonna keep it?
Are we
Mhm.
making stealth
Yes,
checks?
we're all
Yeah, we're
If
doing
you guys
stealth.
decide to
we're all
stealth,
doing
yeah.
stealth.
Yes, we are.
How many of that pass without a trace do you have left? Because you used it. At
She had a
least
short
once.
rest.
We had a short rest.
Is it per
She had a
rest,
short
or is it-
rest.
It's per short rest,
Okay then, yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah, we had a short rest last.
Right. So we're
So I have
plus 10.
Yeah,
Plus
10.
so plus 10 to whatever we're doing. Okay, great. Thank you.
And my hood is up, so I get advantage, right?
Yeah.
You have the cloak, so you get advantage.
Okay, so pass without a
Come on.
trace.
Not bad. Okay, so. Alright.
33 for me.
28 for Esmeray.
29.
34 for Von Thorn and
Nice.
Colleen.
a 13 for Colleen.
Okay.
Oh no, even with the plus 10?
It's a 3.
Oh.
That's simple enough. Nothing really comes out at you here. It's a narrow enough hallway that nothing really seems to be threatening you here. You're just kind of taking your time. You're being cautious. But as you get
Do the walls like made of stone, or are they like handmade, or are they brick?
Are they man-made
well,
or
What
that's
kind of
actually
tunnel
an
is it?
interesting point. They start out very similar to the walls you've seen prior. But you start seeing greenery growing up and along and around the walls, taking it over. You see moss coming in, and as you start coming closer and more into this sort of like very lush, almost jungle-esque type surroundings, you start to see a low-lying fog covering the ground.
This tunnel.
In this tunnel, yes.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I can't believe that actually worked.
Right?
Second of all, I'm downright clueless. Never seen anything like this in Graycap.
Would Colleen recognize this sort of environment?
Make a nature check.
She's got like
Would Willow.
expertise.
To be fair, Esmeray, I feel like there's a lot of things you don't know about Graycap.
I am coming to realize that very quickly, yes.
Yeah.
So Colleen got a 17 in nature.
Okay. She's never seen this, but Darius has brought books her way, and she tends to go closer to the nature side of things. This is very reminiscent of like tropical jungle type area. A lot of the plants seem very jungle-esque. Do you guys keep moving?
Hold on.
Also, is it warmer here or is it colder here?
It's warmer. It's much more humid.
Valentine,
It's
didn't
getting
you
more
say...
humid as you move forward.
Yeah, so Colleen will relay this information to the rest of this party, making note of how much warmer it is, and it's like, did we get into a tropical area?
Do we go from the mountains to a jungle? Is there a jungle under the mountains?
Can I ask
Hold on,
Willow
didn't you,
if this looks familiar to her?
No.
Valentine, didn't you mention before, when you were, when your vision was heightened, that there was a source of very powerful natural energy underneath the mountains?
Yeah, like at the base of the mountain, I couldn't pinpoint where it was specifically, but there was a lot of like nature energy, like earth and plant-like energy coming from it.
I think we might be at the base of the mountain then, or whatever point you saw. That would be my only explanation.
Can Von Tharn take a moment to kind of concentrate on the magical energies around her to see if she recognizes it from when she had the true sight? And having Massey assist her with that?
No. The only reason I let you kind of do that with Massey is because you rolled that natural 20. But I'm not going to let you keep trying to do that. You don't have any actual abilities to sense that sort of stuff. Basically, what you did is you empathized with Massey to the point that you sort of tapped into his senses. But it was a one-off fluke type thing.
So I'm going to turn to Massey then.
Hey, Massey, can you sense what kind of energy this is that's surrounding us, like you were able to last time?
You look at Massey, and he is just dead on, looking left, right at the wall.
I look in the direction he's looking.
It looks like a wall, probably.
Yeah, it does. Do you guys?
Massey, are you okay?
I call at him.
Massey, what's over there?
Massey.
We are
Massey.
very close.
To the crystal?
Oh,
Yes.
Cool, I want to destroy the damn thing.
great!
It is about 450 feet that way. And he points directly at the wall.
Well, too bad we
You
don't have a
serious?
fucking umberhulk here that can just like smash through a wall.
Then we must continue.
How
Wait.
long has it
Wait,
been?
Massey, could you take on the shape of such a thing?
About an hour.
What?
He holds it for about 2 minutes, and then he reverts back to human form.
Wait, what did he?
Unfortunately, I cannot hold that shape for very long.
Oh,
So-
that's good.
that was very cool. That was really cool, right?
Sure.
Massey, you're very cool.
So, Colleen has this fun little thing.
What's it called?
Is it
Erupting Earth.
what?
What?
Erupting Earth.
What does it do?
Ooh.
Here's a point you can see on the ground within range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. Additionally, the ground in that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Each 5-foot square portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand. Is it possible to do it on the wall?
I mean, but wouldn't we
It
be
also
cutting
kill
But
us.
it wouldn't work the way you would want it to.
Yeah, that
it's
would
not
definitely
gonna carve
kill
a
us.
hole through the rock. It's just going to make
Does
that
anybody have stone
area
shape?
of the wall fucked up. Like,
Sounds
it's
more like you're creating a sand trap. You
Kind
know
of,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
you're not
like
going to
you're
really be
messing up
able to. Yeah, the spell is not made to manipulate Earth in your favor.
Mm-hmm. What about...
Does anybody have stone shape?
I'm just
I
gonna
do
take a
not.
look at another thing here real quick because Colleen has another spell called conjure animals, and I'm seeing what is, because it looks like she has the ability to do oh wait, no, there's the list right here.
While you're looking at that, I'll turn to Annalise and I'll go, have you been studying arcane magic?
Trying studying.
Have you been looking into arcane magic more than usual?
Like reading books about it and stuff?
Sure.
No, not really.
Right then. So who gave you
Why do
your
you ask?
magic?
Oh, no, that's a good question.
That is a good question. I know, that's why I asked it.
Lear?
I had a feeling. Vonthon?
Actually, I wanted to ask the DM something. How hard is the wall surrounding us?
It's brick.
It's brick.
You mean
It's
you had a
not-
feeling?
Had a feeling.
Had a
It didn't-
Could you have had a feeling?
Like,
I've had a feeling since, well, most likely since the time that I was investigating your other tattoo back in West Marsh, so about a month ago, perhaps.
That's
Yes.
still only about a week
Remember?
ago.
No, that was not a week ago. That was a few weeks ago. That was
Nope,
not
that
a week
was
ago.
about a week
No,
That was
right
about a
in
week.
the
Yes, it
beginning.
was.
In the very, very beginning, remember when you first got the tattoo, the white diamond tattoo? We
Yeah, and then you
just
asked your brother
arrived in
about it.
West. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but when you
just
asked your
arrived-
brother about it, it was like the day. It was like 2 days before you guys actually left for Graycap.
No, I know. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the first day after we arrived in West Marsh.
Right, but you didn't
And
know
did the
anything
identify spell
about the
on them?
tattoo or Lear
Yes, I
or any
did.
of that. You
Yes,
didn't know
I
anything about
knew.
Lear.
No, I know. I had a Esmeray saying that she had a suspicion that she was going to be connected to some sort of deity or some sort of, I don't know, some sort of magical creature, because she was asking about it, and then there was the dreams, and she's like, maybe I had a thought about it, but
I have
she
another
didn't know
question.
what or who.
But even then,
Well,
that's still at
it's,
most 2 weeks.
Okay, well,
Semantics.
yes, okay.
It's,
Continue on.
Yes, Fontharn.
Kind of.
Another DM question. This brick, could it be damaged with corrosive energy?
Depends on what you're talking about.
So, Colleen also has Primal Savagery, which delivers corrosive damage. Like, let's see here.
Will it be enough for like 450 feet?
She
It's
has
a lot
it
of
as
earth.
a cantrip. She has it as a cantrip,
Oh.
and it's acid damage.
Okay, to do so would be like several days worth of just nothing but her digging. Like it's not really it wouldn't help you any more than a normal, just normal digging would, essentially. It might be just like slightly faster, but honestly, you'd be just as good with a pickaxe and a shovel.
So, because the idea I was having Primal Savagery to at least get through the brick until there's at least like dirt, or at least to see if it's like more than just the brick. She also has Infestation, which is a cantrip, so that way she can conjure like the kind of bugs that like dig through earth, and utilize that to help dig through, like creating a new tunnel to get to where Massey is pointing.
Pretty much anything that would be like a cantrip isn't going to work well enough to to really do what you're talking about. You're gonna need to cast like a higher level spell, something that actually moves the earth, and even then you're going to need like specific spells that are basically designed to do exactly what it is you're trying to do.
Right.
Like
Which is part of
there isn't too many workarounds for this right now, but there is the tunnel that goes forward.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's part of why I was asking about erupting Earth earlier.
Right.
Continuing the conversation with Esmeray.
Hmm.
It's kind of newer. Not really sure what all it is, but it's kind of cool.
I saw with your attack against the umberhulk in the cave. That was something that I haven't seen you've done before.
It was the first time I'd done
I'm sure
that.
you would have. I'm sure, yes, exactly, because I know you, and I know you would have done it already. If you've already had it. Well,
I think I was dead. Or I was going to be something else. Worse than dead. That's when she showed up and she offered me a choice between two options, and it was strange and also relieving at the same time, you know? Like, finally I got to choose something.
We all have many choices to make, dear. But yes,
As always.
I remember I tried to heal you. I thought you had died as well, but even if I would have tried my healing magic on you, some wounds would have closed. But it seemed to have the opposite effect. I've never seen anything like that before, personally. I
Yeah,
didn't like it.
me neither.
I'm happy you came out the way you did, though, and I'm sure you're even happier with it.
True. Very true.
Right then.
I think we need to continue down this hall.
Yes,
So you guys
unfortunately.
do continue down the hallway.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and make another stealth check, since by this point your first pass without a trace will have faded.
Are you gonna do it again or no? It's up to you.
How long does pass without a trace last?
I thought it lasts an hour.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
Been
does
traveling
too.
for an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just want to make sure it's not like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, is it on or not on?
She's gonna have to recast it. You have been traveling for at least an hour, so either way. It's
Okay,
fine.
alright.
Yeah.
Oh, it's up to you whether you want to recast it or not.
Hi, sweet girl.
Kind of don't, because I have 2
Okay.
of them left.
Sure, no
You
problem.
can also recast them for a spell slot.
I don't know if I did it.
These are just the free ones. You can always cast it at the use of a spell slot once you run out.
I can't.
So
see
everybody
what
make
that
another
is.
round of stealth checks.
I want to cast Pass
Oh
Without
God.
Trace.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, are you casting it?
Yes.
Well, you would have to do that before you roll your stealth check.
It's extra full.
Casting it.
Thank you, baby.
Did you roll a stealth check already?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's not cast yet.
God damn it.
So,
I want
what did
cast
everybody
it.
roll?
Von Tharn got a 25, and Colleen got an 18 with pass
Okay.
without a trace.
15.
Okay. Esmeray?
With pass without a trace?
No, without.
That.
So-
Oh,
without. Okay.
Without.
Oh.
She did not recast it.
That's what I
Oh
was-
shit. So Von Tharn is actually 15, and Colleen is an 8.
Okay.
I have a 7.
15.
Okay. Yeah, you guys do pretty much all right, except for Colleen. You guys are sneaking around, and at one point, Colleen gets her foot caught on an upturned divine, and she doesn't trip and fall flat on her face, but she does like stumble, and she lets out an involuntary. Ah!
Sorry.
Oh. You're right, dear.
Oh no. You're
Right.
Why are you rolling? Why are you rolling?
Alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Just keep going. It's alright. It's okay.
Stop.
It's fine.
I'm trying to see which foot it is.
Don't worry about it.
No, I am worrying about it. I'm gonna go get some ice cream though. It's cold.
If only we all had that privilege. Privilege of ice cream. Alright, so, I mean, I guess we continue.
Yeah. Can everybody now make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Ooh, boy.
No, never mind.
Okay. Damn it.
Ooh, here we go, guys.
Let's go.
Okay. So I'm not using that one. I'm gonna use this one. Okay, let's do this.
I'll use a different one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm not actually rolling these. I'm just trying to see which one out of these am I rolling after. Like, I'm just trying to see which one do I want to roll. Okay, I want to roll you.
First, though, is anybody here immune to poison?
I think only Willow would be. Let me check.
I'm not.
As an elf?
Yeah, it's an elf. She should be.
I am?
I think they might
You should be. You should be. I played an elf before.
Yeah, but was it a wood elf?
Resistant
I mean,
to
all elves are pretty much the same.
Where would you
No, I
find
mean,
the
like,
resistance?
defenses.
Okay.
I'm
Um,
saying cold.
Cold resistance?
Alright,
Because of the thing.
maybe.
Because
Nope,
of
fell off the table. Sorry. Oh my god, it keeps falling off the table. God damn it. Come on, baby, come on. Oh my god.
I don't have.
You don't really? Maybe it's a Pathfinder thing.
Traits.
No.
Speed, dark vision, keen senses. You have proficiency in perception skills. That's already a thing. You have advantage on
nice.
saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Pathfinder I'm thinking of, because I'm pretty sure elves should be immune to poison. Or maybe it's something that they get later on.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Can you hurry up with this so I can go get ice cream?
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, what did everybody roll?
Tainted.
So Colleen got a 19 Constitution saving throw. Von Tharn got a 23 Constitution saving throw.
All right, those both succeed. And at least what'd you get?
4.
You fail.
Oh no.
Yep.
Esmeray, what did you get?
I'm right there with you, honey. I have a 6.
That's also a fail. Willow, what did you get?
14.
That just barely saves.
Oh my god,
So you can go get your ice cream.
Oh my god.
The two of you
Yes.
take.
I don't know what happened, so.
Yes. How much damage do we take?
8 poison damage.
Oh, interesting.
And,
Okay.
and what about Massey and Cleo? Did they save?
That's a good question.
Oh, poor Cleo.
8 poison, you said?
Yes, 8 poison.
Fine.
Massey saves. And Cleo. Cleo does not save, so she also takes 8 poison damage.
Oh no.
So
Okay, I'm gonna go get ice cream.
Oh my god. And then Massey. I assume Massey would, I mean, but, you know.
Yeah, I would think so.
Massey saved.
Is this the kind of poison that like gets into your lungs or like burns your skin?
As you walk forward and you start to cough and actually got myself on that one. You realize that it's the fog. As it gets thicker, it starts to enter your lungs, and you're taking damage from this.
Oh. Oh God. She's gonna take like one of her scarves and wrap it around her face as a makeshift mask.
Annalise takes her waist sash and puts that over her face.
If any of you breathe this in too much, please take precaution.
Colleen has the spell.
That hurt.
Yeah, no.
Colleen has the spell Healing Spirit. And let's see here. You call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that is a 5-foot cube you can see within range. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae, player's choice. Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. No action required. The spirit cannot heal constructs or undead. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, minimum of twice. After healing that number of times, the spirit disappears. And as a bonus action, the spirit can be moved up to 30 feet to a space you can see.
Does it provide protection from poison, though?
Does not say. It only does, like, healing.
Yeah. In that case, it can heal the damage done by the poison, but it can't stop the poison from affecting you.
Yeah, so,
Save it.
Yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and save it for now.
Okay.
Should we move faster through this?
Do you guys keep moving through?
We probably shouldn't until we can figure out what to do about this poison, is what Colleen would say.
Well,
Just like
the only
really
other
big
way to
fan.
go is back towards the teleportation circle.
we're this close. I don't want to turn back, but
Wait,
If we move faster, just run.
well, I don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah, breathe heavier.
Wait.
That's gonna help.
actually, hold on.
Yes, breathing heavier in this.
Can Colleen use infestation to summon bugs to see how far the poison goes?
That's right.
She can use Caw.
Right, she
Would
can
it
use
damage
Caw. Caw
Caw?
can see in the dark.
Yeah.
Well, if it does, you just poof back to the Feywild.
And she can just summon him again at a snap of a finger, so...
That's fair. So she's going to instruct Caw then to go through and see how far the poison goes.
Okay, do you guys stop, or do you guys keep moving while this is happening?
No, we stop.
Okay.
We don't
Stop,
So-
yeah.
poison damage.
How long... Okay, so what is Colleen instructing Caw to do?
To continue on ahead of us and let her know just how far this poison atmosphere goes. Or either until he gets to the end of that poison atmosphere, or until, like, let her know if he's about to fade.
Okay. So
Could
Colleen sits down and her eyes glaze over, and she enters into Caw's consciousness. And Caw darts down the hallway. For about an hour, Caw is walking down this hallway. So Caw's going to make a series of Constitution saving throws for himself.
While he does that, I will be right back.
Okay.
I also have something I want to try.
Caw makes his saving throws for now. But he gets to the end of the hallway, and there's a left turn, and there's a sort of dim, sort of greenish glow. At this point in the hallway, it's basically entirely... no, sorry, it's not a dim greenish glow. Sorry, my bad. It's almost entirely jungle floor at this point. There are whole ass like tree roots coming in and circling around and almost blocking the way. You guys could still probably get through if you needed to, but like it's going to be difficult terrain after a certain point. And it pulls out, and you see this big open area that has this like really like tall natural shaft that leads directly to the surface. You can actually see sky above this area, or Kakan, and you look around and you see overgrown plants and trees grown over gigantic, and I mean gigantic, piles of gold and jewels and weapons, and anything that looks valuable is just overgrown with all of this foliage and this low-lying poisonous fog. Yes.
So the left turn that you were talking about that is difficult terrain.
Yes.
Is it forest?
No, it is jungle.
God damn it! Never mind. Fuck you. I hate you.
While we're standing there having Colleen narrate all of that to us, I want to take the pin of everything and turn it into like one of those big fans.
Yes.
Those big like geisha fans.
Yes.
And just be like wafting the fog away.
Wait. Do rotating fans exist in this world?
No, there's no like harnessing electricity yet. It's all magic based. So if it did, you couldn't do it with the fan, with the pin, because it can't turn into a magical item, or it can't adopt the features of a magical item.
Yeah, but if it was like turned into like a rotating fan that did require energy, Vontar could use Shocking Grasp to like power it.
You would have to know, like, there is no invented means of harnessing electrical energy yet. You guys don't know how to do that.
It's
if
all
you guys
arcane.
knew how to make something like that, yeah, you could totally do that. But, well, no, actually, because it would still be a machine that's too complex for the pit to replicate. So it's the same reason why you can't turn it into, like, certain other equipment.
Okay.
Right, so just one of those big decorative Japanese fans.
Yeah, no, and you do that, and you make a
Strength?
Constitution check, I guess.
Wait.
This would be stamina
Can I
based.
determine this?
So Constitution.
Depending on how big this is, can I assist Madi in this endeavor?
I'm gonna say
by holding
no.
one side of the fan. Damn it!
Who died?
Did she assist by encouraging?
Yes.
Somebody, I made a giant
She was
fan
a
out
bard
of pin of
maiden.
everything, and I'm trying to waft it all away.
What you did miss is that Koff found gigantic piles of gold,
And weapons.
overgrown by
More poison.
foliage and all this other stuff.
Do you see the absolute panic? I'm like, yeah, Oh no. Oh no.
At this point, Ka is outside the range of Colleen's ability to control him, so he's just going to go off the last order he was given, which was to keep investigating.
Heavenly, are you thinking the same thing I am?
He moves into this area,
Oh no.
and you hear this sort of like scurrying of a large presence as Ka looks around, and something large moves in the shadows and stalks around
If this is a
where
fucking
Ka is standing.
snake, I'm throwing
Well,
this
we're
ice cream at you, but not this ice cream. I'm throwing my
Oh,
water at you.
it's not a snake.
Not a snake.
Definitely not a snake.
Not a fucking snack.
Not a snake. It's a nope rope.
It's a big nope rope with wings and
Do you have
scales of
do
crimson.
you have this stat sheet for Ka up with you?
Where would the stat sheet for call be?
It should just be under creatures.
Okay. Yes, you won't get this, but Maddie, you will get this, and Evelyn, you might. I think she just Ashley Johnsoned us.
Maybe.
I think
It's entirely possible.
Ashley Johnsoned us.
You know,
She rolled
entirely
a 7
possible.
with this table encounter.
What?
No, she
Well-
rolled a nat 20.
Technically, two of them could have gotten you something similar. There was the natural 20, and then there was the natural 1.
I think you Ashley Johnsoned us. Okay, but I'm gonna shut up now. Continue.
At one point during campaign
You
2,
summoned the
Ashley Johnson
dragon!
rolled an 8, and that was the one thing on the random encounter chart that said an ancient white dragon showed up. Spoilers for campaign 2. So whatever it is, Ka rolled an 11. So I'm gonna assume his constitution is not too high.
I'm trying to find his stat sheet because I don't know where that would be when I. So I don't have like the ability. I only have the ability to pull up Colleen's character sheet as a
Right.
viewing.
But you can just pull up
and-
the actual creature, and that's all you need. Which, fuck you. Why? Okay, I guess it has to be homebrew. I can't bring it up. Okay, it's a homebrew creature. Lame.
I probably don't have shared with the public.
I do. It's me.
Oh.
It's my creature. I made it. Fuck. Christ. Okay. Collections. My homebrew creations. Fox.
This is happening, guys. Please check out all of our social media accounts. Please follow us on Twitter and on Instagram.
Ka fails. The last thing Colleen sees before Ka just poofs out of existence is this green energy rush over Ka as Ka is just no more, and Colleen is back in her own body.
Like Ka's back in the spirit world? Not spirit world. Not
The
spirit
Feywild.
world.
The Feywild.
Feywild.
Yes. Ka is an immortal creature.
Okay.
He's in the shadow realm.
Okay. Not fairy tale.
I mean, that's not technically too.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, like it's actually kind of similar.
Oh my
So
god.
Colleen
Okay, all right.
summons Paw back
Yeah,
from the Feywild.
but that's her one
And
free
she-
use of find familiar.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Colleen, dear, what did you see in there?
Is this making a difference with the poison?
There, don't move so much. You're going to use up your oxygen.
Well, she's also blowing.
I'm
the
trying to
poison away.
blow.
Oh, that's what she's doing?
I
Yeah.
turned the pin of everything into a giant fan,
Oh,
and
I did
I'm
not know
wafting
that.
it away.
So
I
go ahead
see.
and make a Constitution saving throw, or no, just a check, a Constitution check. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Would Colleen recognize the type of creature that would be able to amass this amount of poison?
Make a nature check.
I did.
What'd you roll?
I will. What was it?
Oh! So yeah, you turn the pin
Wait,
into a fan, and you bring it up, and you push it down with all your might, but you have neglected your footing. Oh, my mic is off.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's not.
not.
You're fine.
No,
Hey,
my
you're just
actual
fine.
mic setup is off. I'm using
Oh,
a
it's
different
weird.
mic right now, I guess.
Probably the one
Right,
on the
well,
phone.
Probably
keep
the
going.
built-in one.
No,
Okay, yeah, it's
you
probably
How do I
built-
die?
built into my phone.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you
that's not good.
yeah, probably not. You push down and you fly off your feet and land on your back.
Oh.
You did not hold yourself up very well. So it
So,
was a good try. It was a good try.
it's a worthy effort, dear. Come now.
Also, Colleen got a dirty 20
Oh.
in a nature check
Okay.
to determine what kind of creature would be able to amass that amount of poison in the forest
The poison
area.
fog.
She doesn't
Yes.
know exactly what kind of creature it would be, but she knows whatever it is, it's got to be big and it's got to be fucking dangerous.
Gotta be
So-
fucking
So it has a
dope.
lot of gold around it.
So down about an hour, there is the tunnel kind of
Oh,
veers off to the
shit.
left. You said.
Yeah.
To the left, and there is a big opening with a lot of foresty area and lots of treasure, weapons, and a giant fucking creature that is spewing this poison gas.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
And Massey, is that kind of the direction that you're feeling the things coming from?
No, it's further that way. We are directly left of the source of the.
So we're adjacent to the source?
Yes.
It's at the center, and we gotta go. And Colleen, when a car was going through the tunnel, did it only went in that direction? There was no like fork in the road or anything. It was like only that direction led to it. Okay.
There was
Cool.
there was only that direction. This is the only path, and there is a giant acidic creature in the way. Kaw wasn't able to see what that creature was before it.
Maybe,
Yeah.
But we did. But she
maybe
did
it's just
see,
a really big lemon or a lime.
Well, she did see the
That's so
gold.
acidic.
Saw the gold in the weaponry, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's enough to attract a red dragon, so to speak.
Do you all remember the last time we were in a place with a lot of gold and weaponry? What it was
Yes.
about?
Well, there's
Yes.
way more here than there was in that sewer too.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's more in there than there was in the sewer.
You weren't
Co-
there for
Cleo,
That's true.
Cleo, Cleo,
But
may
I'm
I
talking-
reiterate
well,
that?
Colleen was, though.
Oh. I thought that was...
Cleo, may I ask you again, just to be sure? There was tale of a possible dragon being down here, correct?
Yep.
So are
Wow.
we heading back to the circle?
Cleo, what kind of dragon?
A green one.
I wonder why that door was closed for so many years.
Oh, now it all makes sense.
What it might have been? Yeah.
Leo. So
When Ka was in that other place, did he see another pathway out of that cave?
Did
Make
Kaw
a
see another?
make a perception check for
Okay.
Kaw.
Okay. You have his sheet
Yeah.
pulled up.
So it's a
Okay.
+3.
So that would be a total of 19.
Other people are talking at the moment. A total of 19? Okay. There was another hallway on the other side of the chamber.
There was at least one other hallway on the other side of the chamber. How far away?
Well, the chamber was about, I'd say about 120 feet end to end. So not that far.
So about 100. It looks like it might have been roughly 120 feet away from where Kaw was standing.
And was
So
that
theoretically, we could sneak through to the other side and continue on the path to finding our thing.
you would have to go
True.
incredibly slow, but
Yeah,
yes.
and it's
Well,
really
the also
difficult
problem is
terrain after a certain point.
the also problem is that poison gas. We do have those healing potions, or I think one left. I could heal us the rest of the way. Wait a minute. Oh yes, that would work.
What would work?
I may be able to keep us relatively well for some time. Let me. Is this finally the time that I get to pull out my aura?
Yes!
Yes.
Hey guys, by the way,
Okay. Yes.
last time we leveled up, I may or may not have gotten a new spell known as Lesser Restoration.
Yeah.
Can you say that again? You cut out.
I may or may not have gotten a new spell last time we leveled up called Lesser Restoration.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's that too.
Well, the thing is that I think we have to sit down for lesser restoration, don't we?
No, it's just a spell.
No, it's just a spell.
All right. Well, anyway.
Let's see if the aura works first.
Yes. So this is the player talking. So aura vitality. It lasts for a minute. I need to keep it concentrated. But if you all stay within 30 feet of me, until the spell ends, the aura moves with me, centered on me. I can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura to regain 2d6 hit points. Even if one of us fails the Constitution saving throw for the poison gas, would get I could heal you for 2d6 right after. That's moving
Is
within
that
30 feet of me.
one time, or can you do that multiple times within that minute?
I mean, I could cast the spell multiple times. It is a high-level spell,
you're
so
using up spell slots.
I am, but I'm going to use spell slots either way if we all go through this gas to heal everyone
I mean,
afterwards.
So am
Mhm.
So, I
I
mean,
guess that's
either way, we
also,
could
there's
sneak away.
another option.
Hmm.
You can go
We
back
could
to
sneak
the
away.
teleportation circle.
Sure, but we're so close to it. It's like right there.
But if we can't get
Right.
to it safely,
Probably gonna run into other obstacles even back through the teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Just a
Well, we take
theory.
us in a-
dangerous is this?
Wait, how? So, what all? So the umberhulk shell that we gathered last session, would it be enough to possibly fashion sort of like a shielding mechanism or some kind of like bubble to keep us from like coming into direct contact with the acid fog, poison fog?
No, you still have to breathe, and the fog is in the air. So,
Okay.
like, nothing... Like, unless you make something that's airtight, in which case it's airtight, and the problem is you can you have a limited amount of air. So, like, yeah, like, there's no real way around that. Unless you find something clever. But I'm trying to get the battery out of this thing.
Yeah.
It
Because
won't
the
Right,
other,
alright.
because another thing is we could like see what we have to see if we can fashion like some sort of filtration system that we can breathe through. So,
Unfortunately, I don't think you guys have anything on you that's capable of something like that.
Kind of everything.
Even then, like, it would
Yeah,
only
but
make
maybe-
one.
I could try the fanning it again.
Oh, well, I think
holding
that would
fan
hinder our stealth. Sorry, Emily, go ahead.
Annalise, would you like help holding that fan as we try to blow away the poison fog?
You could try, but you're not attuned to it, so I'm not sure it would really work with you.
No, I mean like you hold
I mean-
one end, I hold the other, and we go.
Oh yeah, we could try that. We could try that.
Yeah.
Finally.
Would that not hinder our stealth?
Well, we're still in the tunnel,
It
so-
would
Until we
definitely hinder your
get-
stealth.
I mean, just until we get to the cave while we're in the tunnel.
Yeah. Like just for a little bit at least.
I just had a thought in it. I have an idea and it fucking disappeared.
As they are tend to do.
Who's that?
So can Maddie and I take like one end of the fan, like be on either side of the fan and try to blow
I have
the
an
fog
idea.
out of the way?
It came back.
Okay.
Okay, so it's an airborne thing, right?
Yes.
What does the CDC tell us we need to do for the current airborne pandemic? We could like
Cover
wrap
your
cloths
mouth with-
around our face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that still doesn't mean that we won't.
Doesn't actually stop
take
things from getting
damage,
in.
Yeah. It might help.
Yes, it might
Would
help.
it
I mean, that's...
Would it at least give us advantage on our Constitution saving throws?
Would it lower the
One way
DC?
to find out.
Well, I want to do that.
Right.
I mean, both me and Esmeray already have something to wrap around there.
Yeah.
Gonna
I
wrap my
already have
face
scarf
up as
on.
well.
I agree with you, Willow, in some respects. Of course, I wanted to take this safe. Unfortunately, knowing how close we are. Remember, we still have a limited amount of time before we are summoned back to the Goodberry.
No, we don't.
More time we waste.
Yeah,
What?
1 week.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I don't...
No.
We're
No.
Because of
ha-
Annalise's
don't
puck
we-
button. It teleported
No.
Yeah,
us.
remember?
No. The puck button is no longer in effect.
Oh, okay.
That
Oh,
I
interesting,
thought about
okay.
making that a thing because it could have been interesting.
Oh, I thought it was.
But, like,
But,
once we use the teleportation to get out of the Nine Hells, it nullified it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
probably.
If you get back to the material plane on your own, it nullifies the recall.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Also, technically, you guys wouldn't have known about. Well, no, I think Puck said something.
Yeah.
All we know is that it was
Like,
going to wear off in 7 days.
So
Okay.
does
Well,
me and Von Tharn fanning the poison do anything?
Well,
Does it just kind of stay there but move?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out how you guys both are on this fan and
So
what
the
kind of
fan
check
should
that
be-
should be.
So both of us, so depending on how big
Maybe,
this
like-
fan is that Annalise made it, Von Tharn and Annalise could theoretically be on either side of this fan, and at the same time, bring it up, bring it down, bring it up.
is it like a feather boa fan, or is it like
No,
you know,
it's
like a
like one
Chinese
of those-
paper fan,
The-
or
Those big fans that you would see like as wall decorations kind of thing.
yeah.
Hold on, let me get my fan
Alright.
real quick. Not like I don't have
I'm
a
just
giant
saying,
fan, but I have like a
both of you-
Wait. No, Avonlea.
Avonlea.
Ugh.
Oh, too late.
There she goes.
She's gonna go get reference.
Oh god! Oh wait, did she? Oh, what? No,
Maybe.
I guess not.
She got a small.
okay. Okay.
Oh,
so,
she got
visual.
it smaller. Okay,
So-
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
it's that
so-
but bigger.
Yeah,
Yes.
this
So I'm
but
gonna say-
bigger, and
Both of you make a Constitution saving throw or check,
God damn it. Okay.
Can
because there's not
I
really
give
any
one-
way to give somebody advantage on something like this.
Mhm.
I think I might. Be a
Annalise, I'll
little
give you
loud.
guidance for this.
That's I've already rolled, so
Oh fuck. Okay.
Oh shit.
All right. What did you guys roll?
anyone.
What? I'm sorry, Annalise. What was it?
21.
21.
Got 19 on the dice plus 2.
Okay.
And I got an 18.
Total.
Yeah, total 18.
In that case, you guys managed to keep yourselves upright this time. And you guys pick it up and blow it, and it is causing some of the fog to go forward a little bit. You can only really keep that up for about maybe 5 minutes tops, even with both of you going at it. Like it's strenuous activity.
Get our cardio in for the day.
Well,
Sure.
so the radius of this whole chamber is 120 feet.
Of the chamber, it's a hexagonal chamber.
Right. Okay.
So you come in like on one of the flat sides, and towards the point opposite that there is another chamber, and it's about 120 feet that way.
All right.
Assuming we're keeping going down the tunnel. Poison.
Right, but if we go around, it might serve as a better option rather
Like
than
a
going
I don't
straight
think there
ahead.
is a round.
There's not.
Well, I
really
mean,
a-
like, like going by the walls instead of like going straight forward.
Yeah. I mean,
We
Like
can
in the
attempt-
chamber?
Yeah.
Yes. You get to the other
Yes,
tunnel.
that's what I was thinking. We would go around the edges, very stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we still got to get
So,
through the tunnel we're currently
You
in.
might want to save your loot and pass without a trace after all.
Because we're going through the tunnel stealthy.
Yeah.
Yes, but like
Yeah.
if you use them all up just going through the tunnel, then you're not going to have them for the chamber.
Yeah.
If Caw didn't,
We'll need it for the chamber most.
So Caw did not run into any trouble when he was going through, so we should be fine getting through the rest of the tunnel to get to the chamber.
Right. I'm just discussing whether or not we want to go around the edges of the wall or whether we want to go straight through.
Yes, when we get to the chamber, yes, that's what we should do.
When Caw was in the chamber, did it seem like there were safe spots going all around the edges of the chamber, or did it seem safer to go through it?
It seemed... Honestly, there was a lot of foliage, a lot of trees, a lot of vines and thick brush that you could theoretically use to hide in.
Colleen, after conversing a little bit more with Caw, she would relay the information that there is
Well,
a lot
Colleen
of...
saw it firsthand.
Oh, okay. So Colleen would just relay the information of the foliage and the trees that could possibly be used to hide. And Willow, isn't that your favorite terrain, forest?
That's jungle, though.
Yeah, but it's jungle. That's what I was asking earlier.
Jungle.
Damn it.
I
Well.
already tried.
This is also the lair of a fucking ancient green dragon, so you know.
It's ancient.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
that's
you
probably
said
where
ancient. Oh, I thought so. I had a feeling. I didn't want it to be, but I had a feeling. You totally.
Here
actually
I come!
guessed it. Right then.
Wait, did Caw actually see said ancient green dragon?
No.
Not with its tiny little eyes. Are you kidding me? The thing's fucking huge.
Also, it was a flash of green and then instant death.
Flash of green, then instant death, and then there's rumors of a possible ancient green dragon from Cleo. Okay, cool. That's what we have to go on. I'm just making sure.
What? Oh, wait. No, stop. Stop!
Right then.
I don't know how that happened.
Are we all willing to do this?
Well, it's either this or we try finding another way by going back through the teleportation circle.
I mean,
I think
like
we
you
should
said,
do this way.
Esme, we are this close.
Well,
It's up
like
to
you
you.
said, Willow. Well, like you said, this is also a very dangerous way, and we would like to play it safe, and that's what we did agree upon initially.
Cleo, what
So
do you
I'm up
think?
for this. However, I was going based off of your preference of playing it safe.
Raise your hands if you
Cleo,
think
what-
we should continue down this tunnel.
Because we are this.
Cassie and Cleo get a vote too.
Yeah.
I'd rather really not face the ancient... Look, I didn't think there was actually an ancient green dragon out here. I just thought that people were being colorful when they said that the corrosive was a thing here.
Which people?
Excuse me?
I
Could you repeat that?
I thought the Shorshi were fucking with me.
You mean
Okay.
people who live here?
Yes, but some of them are kind of like... I've been hazed for a year, okay?
Okay, but that's natural. That's
So-
normal.
I thought they were fucking with me.
So right now,
People
here's
always
kind of
fuck
our
around
options.
with dragons. Normally.
You're
I mean,
new to
I-
Graycap, aren't you?
Huh?
You're new to Graycap, aren't you?
To be fair,
She is.
there was
No, she is. She absolutely is. She's never been.
To be fair, there is a red dragon somewhere in West March right now, with a shit ton of small ones.
Yes, dear. When I wrote you that letter noting the red dragons, that wasn't no. For once, I was not joking. That was actually quite serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence.
Thanks. I hate it.
No, so do I.
That's what we're dealing
Believe
with.
me, I'm
So-
not happy with
Graycap.
it.
So another way of seeing this, option one, which we're in right now, continue down this channel, face one giant problem, and get to our destination. Option two, we go back the way we came and possibly run into other problems that could dwindle us down further than we need to be.
Yeah. Do we know what's ahead of us?
Yeah, at least here we know.
We're just wait.
Sorry, go ahead, Maddie.
One way or another, we're running into something. So why
And
not with this thing? And
We've already fought 3 young dragons. Granted, we almost died, but that's not the point.
I will say you do still have the potion of random benefit. 2 more uses.
No,
I
I
do.
kind of want to save it. Can I just say that right now? I kind of want to save it.
We can do 1 sip though.
Yes, but there's only 2 left, and we don't know what else we're facing after this.
we could say we don't know what's gonna happen in there. The dragon might not even know we're there.
Right.
If we get into combat, my vote is that we use 1 sip.
Right. And we could always run back down the tunnel and use the teleportation circle.
That's all.
Well,
Run through and keep going to the exit. Like,
back through the fog.
let's start walking.
Almost. Okay.
Start walking. Enough talking, let's do it.
Alright. Sure. And I'm going to, before we continue, I'm going to put my hand on Cleo's shoulder. I'm going to look at her and say, have hope. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast I'm gonna cast resistance on her. So
Okay.
her next saving throw, she has a D4.
Okay.
I put my hand on her other shoulder and I'm like, trust your training, Cleo. You'll be fine.
You guys have only been in training for like a year, right?
Uh-huh. Trust that training.
This is called learning on the job.
She's got a point.
Awesome.
Hey, all right.
This
All
is-
right.
This
Cleo,
is yeah.
Cleo,
Yeah.
honey. It's gonna be okay.
Sure. Yeah. It's just an ancient green dragon. Deal with that all the time. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, if you deal with it all the time, then go ahead.
She just keeps walking.
Oh, yeah.
If you deal with it all the time, Cleo, then go ahead, be my guest.
She's
It's on your
not
own.
paying attention anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Soon.
She went autopilot.
She is not all there anymore. She is not okay with the shit that she has been having to deal with since meeting you people.
I mean, that's fair.
Well, this might as well happen too.
Welcome to the world of adventuring. If you don't have a tragic backstory, we'll make you one.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Massey is just like,
Right.
well, these are things that are happening. I am willing to go with whatever the group decides.
Yeah. Right then.
I was gonna ask him. I want to fall into step next to Massey and just be like, "So how are you feeling about all this?"
I have
been-
opinions on the current situation. I do not know what a dragon is, so I am having a hard time understanding what is happening.
Well, that's cool. You're probably gonna see one real soon. It could potentially turn into one. I was referring more to being so close to this magic thing that seems to be pulling at you. I just wanted to know how you're feeling about that.
I would like to destroy utterly the person who turned this thing on.
Let's explore that a little bit more.
I do not know why.
This game race is coming out.
don't know. I just wanted to make sure
I hear this
that
conversation.
you were doing okay.
Do I do hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're not whispering.
Right. Massey,
Yes.
if you would like to know who is doing this, I can tell you, but we need to make it to the other side of the tunnel first.
Okay.
Right.
And he just keeps walking.
All right, so now are we doing our stealth and our pass without a trace and the who's
You're
it, what's
still
it?
in the tunnel, and you've got another about hour left of walking before you get to the chamber.
Oh, I thought we were closer. All right, excuse me.
So do you guys stealth through the tunnel?
Yes.
Wait,
Alright.
no, I thought we were going through stealthing through the chamber.
It would be both.
We're
You
stealthing.
can do both.
We're not doing
can do
pass
both.
without a trace through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Right.
doing
Okay.
Pass Without Trace through the
So
chamber.
then, all right, I thought we were closer. I thought we were like right by the exit. All right. Well then, in that case,
So we're making
how about we all
stealth
do our?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
everybody
make
go
our
ahead
steps.
and roll a stealth check. You do not have pass without a trace on, so don't have that. Good roll.
Maybe.
You have advantage.
I know, this is good advantage. 15.
Okay.
All right,
So
not
an
bad.
8 and a 2.
Okay.
What a work away, bitch.
One moment. Right. Okay. Esmeray rolled an 18.
Ellie's got a 24.
Okay. 18, 24.
I got a 22 for Von Tharn and a 15 for Colleen.
All right, cool. Everybody passes. And you make your way to the opening of this chamber. What do you guys do?
Can we investigate
Oh, I
where
think-
we're at?
You
Or
can make a
not?
perception check.
I will go ahead and do that.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Can I
aid
assist her
her
with
and
that?
Grab her guidance. Oh,
So guidance and advantage.
Advantage.
Sweet.
you add a D4 to whatever your highest roll is.
I do know how advantage works, but thank you. Thank you, Liz.
Yeah, I think she was
No,
talking about the guidance part of that.
Oh, I know.
D-
I love you, Liz.
Me too.
Oh, okay, that's not terrible, I think. Perception, right?
Yes.
And
Oh.
then, what is
Perception.
it?
A D4 to whatever your highest roll is.
Also, everybody needs to make one more Constitution saving
God.
throw.
Fucker.
I forgot about that because you are moving through. Did you guys all put cloth over your face?
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then you guys can make that roll at advantage.
Wonderful.
Sweet.
All right.
Got a 19 on the Constitution.
Nat 20?
Natural 20.
Yeah! Okay, and Von Tharn got a 17 con saving throw, and Colleen got a 14 con saving throw.
Those both succeed. 14, you said, right?
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, that one just barely succeeds.
Oh!
The DC is 14.
Cleo and Massey.
How much
Both
damage
passed.
do I take?
With advantage?
Yeah. It was like a 10 and an 8.
Oh,
Plus
honey.
2, so it's...
You take 9 poison damage.
11?
9.
9.
Oh, I thought she said, I was like, oh god, 11 is wild.
It's 2d6.
Okay.
So 11 is
Still, she
possible,
could've gotten
but
11. Yeah, I was about to say. Wonderful.
Well, I
Right.
rolled a 21 on perception, so...
all right. You look in, you see the giant piles of gold covered in moss and vine and just all these like errant green, just all kinds of like jungle foliage. You see it all coming down from this gigantic hole, like hundreds, maybe even thousands of feet up. Just like vines coming down, and just the sort of like weird, almost canopy to the area. You see off to the sides, the room is hexagonal shaped, and off to the other side, about 120 feet away, is another opening that kind of juts like perpendicular to the corner that you're looking at. And you see the gigantic form of a green mass.
So it looks like it's asleep?
It's sleeping.
Is it
It's
asleep?
sleeping.
It does a
Sleeping
good
by now.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
How are the outsides of the tomb looking?
It is
Physically.
nestled into one corner on top of the largest pile of
No,
gold.
it's okay.
From the,
no, I need
from
a
the
map
gold?
this
Yes, of
shit.
course it's going to
I
be.
do not have a map, actually.
Okay, so
If you
Hold
actually
on.
thought you were going to loot during this encounter, I swear.
No,
Touch
I don't want to loot. I promise I don't want to loot. Okay.
Hold on. I'm
Thank
gonna try
God.
to like whip up a map really fucking quick.
So the dragon
But did
is
you think we weren't going
directly
to do
in
this?
the path.
Yeah, because we're stupid.
Dragon is directly in the path to the other opening.
He
Is
said
that what you said?
No. It's just in one of the
Okay.
corners on the largest pile
Okay.
of gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Is it in what's the word? Distance from the other opening, like where would it be located?
What do you mean?
We want to take a break here while you set that up.
Yeah. Actually, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So we are going to go to break here, and when we come back, we're gonna see about what this fucking dragon encounter is gonna look like. So,
Right,
Crap,
so,
wait till this fucking thing.
yeah.
Time
Holy
Great.
shit.
Great.
10
So-
minutes. 10 minutes.
Totally
So,
10 minutes.
7:50.
Absolutely.
Totally.
It should be somewhere
Absolutely.
between the next 5 and 10 minutes.
In theory.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
In theory.
So, join us then. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
We have the encounter set. You can't really see the dragon because I, for some reason, made a transparent background on that thing.
I mean, just look at the big red.
Yeah, I
border.
know. That's where it is. But let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, there we go. You can see him. More importantly, here is all of you guys. So,
Fucking tiny.
yeah, it's an ancient green dragon. They're fucking huge. How do you guys want to proceed?
Okay, so
Oh, we lost Madi.
I had to put it in the universe. I was praising it so much. I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh my god, this is the best we've streamed so far because Maddie's internet is not being poopy, and now it's being. Well, I mean, the plan is still the same, right? We're going to do Pass Without a Trace. Keep the masks on,
okay.
right?
Can we go around the left edge? The side, not
Yes.
the dragon.
Yes.
Go around the left edge and try to do that.
You want to go
Yes.
this way.
Huh?
You want to go this way, right here, right?
Yes, the opposite side of the dragon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not going
Yes. next
to the dragon. Like, I'm not going to go to him and say, hey, wake up, we're here for you to eat us.
I don't think any of us want that. I'll be honest. I don't think
I'm not
any of us
random.
want that.
You sure you don't want to sneak off on your own?
Damn. It is awful.
You know we're gonna be talking about that for at least 2 more weeks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it'll be longer than that.
All right. So
I
go
mean,
ahead and everybody make a stealth check. We have
Stealth
Pass
check?
Without a Trace because I'm
Yes.
assuming you're
Yes.
casting it. Those of you who have Cloak of Elfkind can make it with advantage.
So just Cleo and Willow.
Oh, fuck me. I'm
Okay.
hitting you.
Woo!
Okay. Both Cleo and Massey pass.
I'm fairly sure.
Well, wait. What is Cleo's?
34.
come on, beyond.
Terrible.
It's 5, so
Liz.
yeah, she passes.
Okay, 34.
34?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, mine is probably the worst one, so I'll go last.
All right, Annalise, what'd you get? What was it?
I think
26.
26. Okay.
Von Tharn got a 34 in total.
Okay.
Colleen got a 28 in total.
Nice. Oh, no.
right. I have a 13.
Total?
With the Pass Without a Trace?
2 plus 1 and then plus 10. 13. Thank goodness
and
you
sorry.
casted. Thank goodness you casted Pass Without a Trace. Yeah.
Okay. One more time. What did Colleen get?
28 total.
Okay. Okay. So that is majority passes. You're the only one who failed. So I'm going to count that as a group check. And you guys managed to get through. Like a couple of both Annalise and Willow come back for like they kind of stick close to you and they sort of like help you pass through.
Yeah, I'm trying not to cough.
I'm gonna just let you know that you only passed that because Massey rolled a natural 20. Yeah.
Wait, okay, so then how far did we move then? How
You
many feet?
guys
How much?
Move. Let me get the fucking thing. Alright. So you guys move. You guys get about... Not the button I want. this is. So you guys managed to get about here.
All right. I'm going to whisper to the others. Remember, try not to get too close to the gold. It might wake up if we are in close proximity to it.
That's a weird thing to assume.
How is that weird?
I mean, like, do you know of anything about dragons that lets them sense when their gold is being taken?
No, however, we're not taking that fucking chance.
Okay, sure.
I imagine it's like Sauron. You know?
They can sense it.
Uh-huh.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. All right. Everybody, go ahead and make one more stealth check for the next third.
We'll still pass without a trace, correct?
Still pass it without a trace.
Wonderful. Come on, baby. Come on. Be nice to me.
And you're aiming for this spot right here.
But this dice is not like stealth checks.
A 35?
Yep.
Okay. Annalise, what'd you get?
A 25.
Okay. Esmeray, what'd you get?
I got a 16.
Okay.
My dice is not like stealth rolls.
Fonthar and Colleen, what'd you get?
So Von Tharn got a 32 in total.
And I'm a
Colleen
dummy.
got a natural 20.
Okay.
That's nice. That's wonderful.
Not shitting ya, she got a natural 20.
All right, and you got 30-something?
35.
35, okay. So natural 20 passes. Fonthar, what did you get?
I got a 32 in total.
32, that's a pass. So that's 4 successes
Out of 7.
out of 7.
That's a majority.
One of them was a natural 20, so that counts as 5.
Yes.
Again, you guys barely fucking pass. So,
I'm using a different dice for stealth.
Oh my god, pass without a trace,
Fucking-
baby.
This middle dice is not like stealth checks.
so you guys move up to here.
Right.
One last stealth check. With pass without a trace, those of you who have advantage use it.
Alright. I'm gonna cry.
I do it
What is it? What is it?
Nice!
Yay!
Okay.
Okay. So that's
love you.
Fate die! Fate die! Fuck it! Fate die!
this is the time to use the fate die.
I have to. I have no choice. No. No. I rolled off the table. Fuck! It fucking rolled off the table. Hold on.
Pass.
Rolled off the table. I'm gonna get it. All right.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Nice, you get it.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. Wonderful. All right. So that plus 3 plus 1. So
She is stressed.
Okay, so we'll start with Annalise. What'd you get?
36.
36. That is a pass. Esmeray, what'd you get?
With the fate die, thankfully, 28.
28. That's a pass.
Von Tharn got a 34 in total.
That is a pass.
Wonderful.
Colleen
Mm-hmm.
got a 16 in total.
That is
Okay. All right. No, it's all right. Let's see.
Okay.
My total's 37.
Okay, all right. But we still have 2 more left. We have 2
37.
more left.
Colleen's not allowed to die.
Chloe passed with 29.
Right.
Massey failed.
Okay, but that's 2 failures. That's only 2 though.
Hold on. Did Colleen use a fake die?
No. But that's only 2 failures out of all of you.
Out of 7.
So you, as a group, you pass.
Yes.
Don't fucking do this shit to me.
As you guys move to
Yeah.
the final exit of this area, I would like
Damn it,
you
Madi.
all to make one last. Oh. I would like you all to make one last stealth check.
It's a no bones thing, guys. But
As
it's
you
okay.
leave
We
the
got
chamber.
this.
Stop it. Don't fucking say shit.
No one say.
I'm casting guidance on
anything.
myself. I'm casting guidance on myself.
Natural 20 for Chloe.
I'm casting guidance on myself just to let you know.
Massey is going to use a fake die.
I need a
Okay.
fake die. I need a fake.
Alright, yeah, now's the time to use them.
Yeah, both me and Colleen need fake die.
Right, so then...
Now a reminder, fate die is a d20 and you take the new roll, right? Or is
No,
No, you add the number.
okay.
So, alright, I'm okay.
No.
The rolled on
Think
the
of it
table,
as a
don't
D20
count
of
it.
inspiration.
Okay.
20.
That's a pass. That's 2 nat 20s. That's 4
20
passes already.
28
30.
30.
So-
That's 5.
and 28 for me.
That's a pass. You guys pass.
Oh. Okay.
That's enough.
I was-
That's enough.
Okay.
You guys move out of that chamber and into a new chamber. Now,
Yeah.
the DC goes down now that you're in the new chamber. You still have to make stealth checks, but the DC is going to go down from 27
Yes, 2.
because
What's
that's
the
what
lower roll?
an ancient green's dragon passive perception is.
Okay, but
Yeah.
why is it lowering down 2, please, now that we passed it?
It is going to be lower. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be lower.
Yeah, thanks!
So now we know
Cool.
if we roll a 27, so pass without perception is still, or pass without trace is still up, right?
Yes, for an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so right, so now we're
Okay,
going through the
3
tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even a very long. You got time. Okay.
Now we're going through the tunnel, correct?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's gone now. We don't need that anymore.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, wow.
you guys.
Okay. Cool.
Dungeons and Dragons.
So
Ah!
much stress
guys-
with just imagination.
All right, so you guys
I'm
move
in a
into the
dungeon
next
with a
chamber.
dragon.
What did you say, Maddie?
In a dungeon with a dragon.
Yeah.
Yes, finally. Oh wait, no, we had the red dragons before.
So you guys move into the next chamber, and it's a hallway, and I'm going to count your last group stealth check as a success to get through this hallway.
Right.
You come into a much bigger open room, also filled with lots of treasures. There's not as much greenery in here, though. This one looks more like it was built by somebody else. And in fact, the other chamber looked like it was built by the same people who built the rest of the tunnels, probably the Sharshi. But like that area looked like it would have been taken over. You also
Right.
notice that the tunnel here is too small for the dragon to get through. Now there is a burrowing speed, but they seem not to have decided to bother with this. Unless green dragons have burrowing speeds? No, they do not.
Is-
Okay. The green dragon does not.
Is-
They have a flying speed, a walking speed, and a swimming speed. They do not have a burrowing speed.
Just as an off thought, Y'all, what does that thing eat?
Yes.
Well, you saw
Souls of the
you saw the
innocent.
area up above the chamber that you were just in. Like, it can fly out and go hunting around the area. So, like,
Oh,
it's
I
not
did
trapped
know
in here
that.
by any means.
Oh.
That's just, this happens to be its lair.
Right.
So there's a point where it could just fly up.
Yep.
And it's right by Graycap. Okay.
Yep.
Wonderful.
So, Esmeray, how's it feel knowing you got an ancient green dragon near Graycap?
Are we still trying to stealth right now?
I suppose we can talk a bit. I think we've made it past it enough.
Wait, did we make our last stealth check?
Yes.
You made
Fine.
the last one. Yeah.
Okay.
The last one you guys made, you
Okay.
made that. That was a success.
Right.
Okay.
But now you're in the chamber, and that thing could still hear you if you make too much noise.
No, I know.
Whether or not it can get to you, you don't know. Because this is a closed chamber now.
That's why I'm
Sure,
whispering.
But it could still breathe
Yes, it
acid
can.
poison at us.
But you come into a new chamber,
Right.
and this chamber is open, and there's, again, more gold here. More treasure. There are these gigantic lacrum crystals. There are chests full of gold. There are weapons on racks. There are all kinds of items here. This is what you actually rolled on your encounter table for the day.
Sweet! Can I make a... Can I look and see if there are
Yeah,
any bows?
I want to just
Sure,
look
make
at
an investigation
everything.
check.
I don't want to touch anything. I
Yeah,
just
don't touch
want
it.
to look.
Just look.
Okay, in that case, make a perception check.
I'll give her guidance.
If you're not touching anything.
I'm not touching.
Okay.
So I don't want to make
I'll
noise.
give. Yes, and I'll give you guidance for that.
Which one?
Don't touch.
You can only do one.
Guidance.
Yeah, you can only do one at a time.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, but you can only have it on one person
Oh,
at a time.
I'm doing it for Willow.
Okay.
And a 6.
You find lots of shiny gold.
Oh, I love shiny shit.
I look at Annalise and I just glare at her.
It's so shiny.
I know. I feel this.
So
I-
What
shiny.
is the guidance?
You- Guidance is a
D4.
D4.
I'm trying to stuff the D4.
It's a point one. The
I
other
know
one
it is. My brain isn't processing any D4s in this fucking bucket.
Annalise looks like Abu from Aladdin when she's looking at that giant ruby.
18!
Okay. You do find a few bows, but they're short, recurve bows. You're not trained in any arcana or anything like that, so you really have no means of telling whether or not they're magical.
So can I ask somebody else to check?
Sure, but again, that's also like that's what identify is for, or detect magic.
Could I? Oh, sorry. Valentine, you go first.
Actually, for detecting magic, if Willow goes up to Colleen for assistance, Colleen could do detect magic.
She's already done that once. Is that a once a day thing, or can she do it as much as she likes?
So detect magic. Hold on a
I
second.
believe Furbolgs can only do that once a day.
She has it as a first level spell, and she's only used one spell slot in the first level stuff. So she's got 3 more
Okay.
spell slots first level.
Okay.
So if she casts it as a spell, then yes, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I believe Furbolgs actually have the ability to do it naturally, like turning invisible.
Yeah. Which is so cool, by the way. I love that about furbolgs.
Then I will be going up to Colleen.
All right. Colleen, does Colleen use detect magic?
Yeah.
All right. So she casts her spell and she, scans the room. Make a perception check for Colleen, please, with advantage.
Okay.
looking specifically for magical items while using a spell that lets you find magical items.
Okay, so perception check with advantage for Colleen?
Yes.
Okay. 16. That is a dirty 20.
All right. Yeah. She scans the area and she sees magic coming off those 4 crystals. Just ambient magic. There's no actual like school associated with them. They're just like kind of vaguely magic. You see does seem to be hold up. Let me just try that again. Okay.
While this is happening, please follow us on our social media accounts.
Okay.
I'll do that every time there's a pause of silence.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. We have a Twitter where we keep our updates and an Instagram as well.
Yes.
Please follow everyone here on their social media accounts. Much
The link tree underneath this video on YouTube.
Yep,
So-
there's a link tree down below.
You do sense a magical presence coming from inside the pile of gold. One of the piles of gold.
Oh, fuck.
Nothing coming from any of the weapons, but there is a small chest that also has a magic aura coming from it.
Colleen will relay this information and point out the chest.
Okay.
What
There are
kind of magic?
The magic coming from the pile of gold would be...
Conjuration, abjuration.
Really? I don't have that? Oh god, it's from the DMG, that's why.
Conjuration.
Yeah, it would be conjuration. Although I can't actually use the fucking...
Really? It will be conjuration.
From the pile of gold. It's conjuration.
That's
from
strange.
the box, it would be...
Illusion? No. Present? No.
Question.
I need to remember that song that, oh my god.
Oh
What's his
yeah, that
name
was like
made?
the that was all the
All the schools of magic?
yeah.
No, well, it's less that, like, I'm trying to think of what the actual school of magic would be, and
Hold
the
on,
only
let me
thing
look.
that's coming
That's
to
what,
mind
that's what I'm saying.
is necromancy.
Oh. I
Hold
don't like
Schools of
that.
magic. Hold on.
Want it.
Unless there's, like... I'm trying to... Like, there's gotta be a different type for this, though.
Hold on. Abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation.
I think this... Okay, like, this would either be necromancy, vaguely, or it would be either... I think it would be abjuration.
Abjuration.
I'm gonna say abjuration. People are gonna fucking drill me in the comments for it, but I'm gonna say abjuration for now.
Hold on, let's double check abjuration real quick. Abjuration is the most defensive school of magic. Abjuration spells are primarily used for protection, self-buffing, and counterspelling. If your wizard wants to be a potent anti-caster, then they should probably try to find abjuration spells.
That says evocation, and I'm not sure that...
This is according to nerdsandscoundrels.com.
I'm assuming abjuration is basically self-influence. You're not transmuting yourself, but you're buffing yourself in some way. So I'm gonna say abjuration. People are gonna hate me
Okay.
when I reveal what it is, I think, but sure, abjuration.
Okay.
Can I try and pick up the box, or is it like buried underneath stuff?
Do you just pick up the box?
Well, is it? That's what I'm asking. Is it buried underneath stuff? Like,
No,
is
the
it
box
underneath?
is just sitting there on a table.
On a table?
Yeah.
Can I check
it's
and
a
make?
tiny chest about
Can I?
yay big.
Can I go poke it?
Well, I
Well,
want to check for
it's about
traps.
that
I'm
big.
checking for traps.
thank you.
That chest right there, underneath your thing.
Check for traps, please.
Sit.
Anton, could you assist her and make sure it's also not magically trapped?
Yeah, let's make sure this is not magically trapped.
And Von Thorn is
That would be something you would be able to see with the detect magic spell. So Colleen would be able to point out that there doesn't seem to be any trap-based magic.
Okay.
For both the pile of gold and for the box, or just for the box?
Yeah, she would be able to see both.
Oh, okay. So if she doesn't see anything, okay.
Well, no. Sorry, for the box, there is nothing.
Yes.
She's only seeing the
She's only seeing
conjuration
the aura
element
of magic.
in the gold. So yeah, she's only seeing the aura
Right.
of magic, but she's not seeing any aura of magic that would correspond to a trap.
Mhm.
Can I go poke
I was
it?
thinking.
Can I check for traps? No, I'm
Yeah,
checking for traps. I'm checking for traps first.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is literally the fastest way to check for traps. Poke it.
By dying.
Yes, you die. People die that way.
So I
People
was
die
I was
that
thinking
way.
of having Colleen poke it with her quarterstaff.
Okay,
Please
first
check
we'll let
for traps.
Annalise check for traps first.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay.
Okay, and this is what investigation?
Yes.
You're a little too eager to die, dear.
That's an 18 plus 6.
It is. You do find a small wire mechanism.
Mmm.
I disable it?
Sure, go ahead and make a.
Dexterity.
I guess it would be just plain dexterity. You don't have any.
Can I
Sleight of
tap
hand
on the
check, I
shoulder?
guess.
Tap on the shoulder and give her guidance.
Okay. So you have guidance.
Yes.
Excellent.
People. Best
Hey.
cantrip.
Okay, guidance, that's a plus 4.
Yes.
Plus D4.
Okay, so that's a 19 plus 3.
Ooh.
Okay, so
So
22.
22.
20.
Yeah, easily enough. You take your thieves' tools, you slice through, you manage to disengage this little wire without setting off the trap. As you do so, make a dexterity check with your lockpicking tools. The chest is locked. So add your proficiency bonus to your dexterity bonus, and that should give you your lockpicking, I believe.
So
My
proficiency. I forget how you look at proficiency.
That would be in skills, and in the skills list.
It should
there
say
are
on your
little
chart.
dots. Yeah.
So
on the
Annalise has a
skills-
proficiency of +3. So 3 plus your dexterity, which is also a 3, so 6 plus whatever you roll.
Okay. Ooh. It's a 7 plus 6, so that's 15? 13.
That is a success. You manage to click open the chest, and you raise it up, and there are 3 vials inside, each with a bit of pink liquid in it.
These more random benefit potions?
No, the random benefit one is blue.
It's
thought-
nebulous. It looks like there's an actual galaxy inside the vial for the random benefit one. These are just pink vials. Vials of something.
Do they look similar? Well, oh god. Do they look similar to the health potions?
They look exactly like the health potions.
Oh.
Okay.
You can add three,
Right.
More health potions.
3 minor health potions to your inventory.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Take it.
right.
I shall take it.
Right. So,
So-
wait. Are we all? Who's carrying them?
Annalise.
Well, I mean,
I was
gonna
all
carry
of
all
them
of
on
them.
one person.
Do all of us want to take one?
I don't recommend only one person having all of the health potions.
That's true.
Annalise, how many do you have currently?
I'm looking. I have one superior.
Right.
I think that's it.
Right. Okay. So then, if we have 3 minor, I think you should keep yours because it'll be the front lines for most of our fighting. So that superior is going to come in handy for you. If
Sure.
anything, I will give one to Willow. You might do well with one. And one to either Von Thon or Colleen. Maybe you, Von Thon, because I think Colleen already has an additional ability to heal. Correct?
Let me double check real quick. Because she has healing. Colleen has healing spells, and she also has an herbalism kit.
Right. I want to make sure that we either give it to the people who are going to be attacking the most, or going to get hit the most.
Or need to be
Or-
healed the
or need
most.
to- Yes. Well, yes, need to be healed because if you don't have any healing
What is
of
the
your
lowest
own-
AC?
Lowest AC. Between me and Colleen has the lower AC. Her AC is 13. I have a 16.
Oh, so
Oh.
Colleen should definitely have one.
Right. So Colleen,
I
Willow,
believe at this
and
point you guys have enough health potions that each of you can have at least one, unless I'm mistaken.
I don't
No.
have a health potion.
Then
No.
you should get another one.
Yeah.
You're the
and-
healer. We need to protect the healer, so you definitely get one.
Yeah.
All right.
And
so
neither
I'll-
Colleen nor Von Tharn have healing potions, it looks like.
Right. So I'll take
Okay, so-
one. Willow, you take one, and then
Colleen gets the other.
sure. All
Or
right.
Colleen and Von Tharn can roll off, like do a little Rochambeau to see who gets the third one.
I mean, it's up to you.
Well, Von Tharn and Colleen are just gonna Rochambeau for it.
Alright.
Okay.
Whoever gets the high roll. Colleen gets it.
So Colleen gets it, and then you said there was an additional source of magic inside the gold,
Yep, under one of the piles of gold.
and it was abjuration.
Conjuration for the gold.
Yeah,
Conjuration.
I'm thinking about that.
Conjuration.
I'm gonna
is
say
summoning.
I'm gonna rethink that. I'm gonna say evocation.
Okay.
Evocation.
Yeah. Ryan,
Hmm.
because I do not have the ability of editing Colleen's character sheet, can you add in her inventory one minor health potion, please?
Yes.
The only health potions I'm planning is potion of healing greater.
What's that,
So-
Cass?
It should just be potion of healing.
There's
Yeah.
none. I'm looking.
Potion of healing
Hold on.
minor or potion of healing regular?
How do you spell potion of healing?
There's a
Oh,
kitty.
yeah,
What's
right.
that kitty's name?
That's what I thought.
Maddie, what's that kitty's name?
Oh.
Is Angel?
Oh, of course it is. So floofy.
Very floofy.
Yeah, it should be just a normal potion of healing. It doesn't have anything next to it. It's just.
Yeah, that,
Potion
I'm
of
not
healing.
finding
Lots of-
that.
It should be in white.
Potion of climbing.
Okay, try typing in full potion of healing. I've got potion of HE, and it's the first thing on my sheet.
spider, potion of falling spirit, potion of heroism, potion of falling brain.
Okay, I see
Would
potion.
you like to come look?
Double the cats, double the views.
Since you obviously don't fucking believe me, would you like to come look?
Don't click the potion.
They're now a
to right
cat
side.
YouTube channel.
Where?
Yes.
Yes. Are you fucking kidding
You will just
me?
sit here and let me give you attention.
Bitch. Duck.
Okay, so yeah, it's evocation.
Okay.
Hold on, I can't hear anything because my fucking thing got pulled out because it's stupid.
So Ryan, while you were gone, we turned this place into a cat channel.
Awesome.
I'm okay with
Awesome.
this.
We could definitely use the engagement for that.
Drop us a like if you like the cats.
Just like add the hashtag cats of YouTube.
Kitty cats help YouTube.
So-
Okay,
Cat lovers here.
right. So we have the 3 potions of healing. We all
Do you guys
distributed.
want to go for the object in the gold?
Yes.
Can I make a suggestion? Colleen, maybe you should just move the gold around with your staff instead of touching it directly.
So gonna be noisy.
Yeah.
It is.
You
It
move
might
the
be.
gold, it's gonna didn't.
Probably be really
Yeah.
noisy.
Because you could at least go slowly and move the gold in groups.
Around and the gold.
Okay, how do you do so?
Check.
You-
Quietly.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
It's only one, right?
It's a stealth check.
Meditation doesn't do a whole lot with sound since it
Mhm.
got updated.
Still an effect, right?
Mm-hmm.
It
Less
is.
than an hour.
It is.
Wow!
23.
Wonderful.
I rolled 6. I actually rolled 2 6s.
Aw,
Wow,
okay, yeah,
alright.
but that is enough because you are trying to be quiet. But by the time you're done, there are several just like neatly stacked columns of gold coins. And
Ooh.
Colleen points out that yes, that is exactly what she was sensing.
It's a
And I
little
kind of
bit.
fucked it on.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, you probably have to take some time to.
So you probably won't know until you're
You
attuned to
might,
it.
you don't know.
God damn it! I've already.
Nobody has the identify spell, so you have no in your inventory. Magic.
It looks really pretty on you,
Magic?
Willow.
It is magic. You do know that. It's evocation. It took you about a half
Yes,
an
I
hour, so you
agree.
got about 30 minutes left on Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
There is
Right.
another tunnel that you guys can go down that is similar to that first tunnel that you came in.
Right, but which direction is it going? Is it going to our left or right?
It is going back. So you came in coming from this angle. You went through the
Yes.
the hexagon room, the pentagon room. You're in that
Yes.
other room, and now this one goes back the other way.
Right. So it's leading us generally in the direction that we need.
You guys skirted from. Okay, so here is where he senses the crystal to be.
Yes.
You guys went up this way, around this
Yes.
way, and now there's another
Yes.
path that's going this way.
All right. So then I guess we'll go down there. But Von, you have.
The neat little piles, the neat little stacks of gold, and whisper to Annalise.
Should we, like,
Yes,
do you think it'd be a good,
definitely.
like, yeah, you know what I'm thinking.
We're gonna take. Okay, we're just gonna take it.
You go. Hold on. I am now imagining Willow and Von Tharn just scooping up piles of gold while Annalise is just like this.
Yes.
And they're just like throwing
I mean,
it.
that's how it happens every time.
Yes.
But quietly, by the way.
Very quietly.
Just picking up those little stacks. Those people have bags too, you know.
Go ahead and roll stealth checks, both of you.
Okay.
All three of you, sorry. All three of you.
Hey. I will not give any of you guidance.
Is Colleen helping? I don't know. Fuck.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Colleen. Okay, so all 4 of you. Just everybody but Esmeray is just sitting there scooping gold into Annalise's bra.
Colleen would open
34.
up her bag of holding a bit too.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
31.
Got a 34 on stealth. I am part of the community, so I'm making a donation right now.
To be fair,
Plus,
this
it's
is
so
technically Dragon Hord's gold. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's not like you were particularly picky about the last Dragon Horde you
exactly.
came across.
No,
That
she's just a bit
actually
peeved
was
because
other people's gold.
she's just a bit peeved because now we're deciding to loot. We didn't want to loot before, but now we're deciding to loot.
Well, last
We
time
didn't want to
Just
loot
stay for
in
now.
the dungeon with the dragon? Like, sure, if you guys want to go back and loot the dragon's lair, go for it.
So
No, this is much stealthier.
yeah, this is much stealthier. Von Tharn got a 28 total, and Colleen got a 27 total.
Okay. So at that, Esmeray,
Yes.
or not Esmeray, sorry, Annalise, go
Yes.
ahead and add 25,000 gold to your inventory.
And how
Did
much
she
does
carry
Colleen
that
add
much in
to her bag
her
of holding?
brassiere? Did she carry that much in her brassiere with the rest of that equipment?
Yes.
Wait,
And how much does
I'm
Colleen
legitimately
get in-
asking.
wait.
5,000.
25,000, I think he said.
Ah! Cool.
Wait, well, I don't know if he's doing something.
Yeah, I'm doing it for Colleen.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause Colleen has a bag of holding.
Yeah, I know. I just
Yep,
gave
yep,
her
yep.
another 25,000.
So between Colleen and Annalise, there's 50,000 gold.
Yes.
Just that we got here.
Yes.
And there's
We're
still
putting it-
4.
we're putting a portion of that into the good berry.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
If we ever get back there, yes.
Yes.
At which point, Esmeray, you hear in your head a familiar voice, a familiar flamboyant voice.
Esmeray or Annalise?
Annalise. Or no, sorry, Esmeray.
The cleric.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, sorry to bother. I noticed that you guys aren't anywhere near the traveling tavern. Don't worry. Everything's fine. However, there will be some renovations whenever you get back. If you'd like, I can try and get it to you, so providing you can make your way to a door large enough. Have a good day.
Oh, well, that's well and good. I just gotta. Oh
You
wait,
didn't
let me
hear that.
reply to. Can I?
You
Is
can
this
reply.
message? Can I?
This is
This
sending.
message? Can I reply? Okay, sending. Okay,
You have 25 words.
right. I'm thinking.
What are you doing? 5 words or less. Go.
Out for a walk.
Out for a walk.
Oh, it's fine.
Thank you for the update.
Thank
We'll take that into consideration. For my family, we've made it into Graycap.
18.
18? That's 18? Oh, okay.
Good.
Getting
berries,
close
go.
to the crystal.
23. You have 2 words left.
Thank
You
you.
helping?
I mean,
I was thinking it, but I wasn't gonna say it.
You could say thank you.
you pooping?
say that?
No, she said
I said
thank
thank you.
Okay.
So it's 25 words.
Yes.
All right.
I just got
You don't
into
get a reply
contact.
back.
Oh, it's fine. Colin just got into contact with me. He actually is with the Goodberry, or so I believe. And he said that there will be some renovations to be made if we get back. And he also had mentioned if we get to a door that's big enough, he could actually deliver us. That part I was confused about. So if we get to a door,
If you can get to a big enough door, one that could accommodate the Goodberry, he can use his ability to send it through.
Right. Okay. So I'll relay that.
Like we have to get the Goodberry to that door, or we need to find a door that's big enough, and then we can get the Goodberry through that.
Well, he can get to a door that's big enough on his end, but there has to be a door that's big enough on your end as well.
Our end.
Okay.
With the
Because he'll
Goodberry.
just go back to where you guys started, to the door you guys came out of. That'll work for him.
Yeah.
But for you, on the other hand, you guys need to find another big enough door.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Then I told him to tell my family that we're close to the crystal.
Well, they all heard you reply.
Yeah.
So
You talking to yourself?
more than once. Right, let us continue. Von, did you have something to say, dear?
No, I'm.
Okay.
Actually, question. When we do find a door big enough for the Goodberry, how are we going to communicate that with Garland?
We can use the door in the Goodberry to tell Garland.
You won't have the Goodberry, though.
That's where I'm confused. So do we need to find a door that's big enough, and then we can use the door to get to the Goodberry, or do we need to take the Goodberry to a bigger door?
No, the Goodberry is going to come through the big enough door. You don't know how he's going to know if you've found a big enough door. You're going to have to find a way to tell him.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. How are we
actually,
going to tell him that we found a big enough door?
if anything, if we manage to open up teleportation circle back from Westmarsh to Graycap, we could get into contact with Garland that way.
I mean, if we utilize teleportation circle magic, technically we can, find our way back to the teleportation circle that we found earlier, unless we come across another teleportation circle on the way.
I'm assuming we're walking towards our, towards the tunnel as we're having this conversation.
And to that end, you guys come to the end of the tunnel, and there is yet another magic circle. You look at the symbol. You try to scroll through the little Rolodex. It's the same as the last one you made, and the only symbol in this one seems to lead. Well, no, sorry. There are two symbols in this one. One leads directly back to that chamber you started in, and one leads to unknown.
Well,
To the unknown!
yes.
Into the unknown!
Okay, so
I'm going to assume you guys didn't scream that out.
No, we didn't scream that out. No.
We did not scream that out.
No, I'm kidding.
No, we whispered that. We whispered that.
Can I make a quick perception check to see if there's anyone else in this chamber?
No, the Erelon version
Don't
of
even
Frozen.
bother. It's just the same as it was on the other side. It's a 25 foot by 25 foot, pretty well lit. Nobody else is in this chamber.
Right.
Pull out one of the other sapphires. Say we move forward. Always served me well.
I agree.
Let's go.
I'm with Annalise.
Everyone in the circle.
Please, before we go,
Yes.
can I just ask you all one thing? I don't know how this is going to go. I have no predictions. We're likely outnumbered, outmatched, outskilled. I don't know what will happen. However, I want you to please promise me, keep the mission, destroy the crystal, and save my home. Any cost.
thought that was the plan.
Fonthorn holds out her pinky towards you.
Look, it's my job. So, yeah.
Put your fucking pinky in.
Try.
What are we doing?
Put your fucking pinky in.
Madi is just like,
He knows the power of this spell.
Right.
Try my best.
Put your fucking pinky in.
Just
Right,
do it.
I'll try my
I know
best.
it's strange, but just do it.
And we all.
Right. Okay.
Pinky promise.
I know.
Madi, look
no
over at
shaking,
Cleo.
please.
Just
What a bean!
Oh, what a
Alright,
bean!
alright.
Oh, I
Alright,
love this
let's
bean so much.
Continue.
Oh my god.
Let us continue.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So you guys
Put
go
it
through
in.
Which sigil? Which sigil do you guys?
The unknown. The
To
unknown.
the unknown one.
One that we do not know.
No.
Yeah, Vonthorn will make
Okay.
sure that it's set to the one where it's designated unknown.
Okay. Well, it's not designated unknown. It's just a symbol that you don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
we yeah.
So you guys get on the platform, you push it in the crystal, and you feel that familiar tug in the center of your stomach as you reappear in another chamber. And there's a door in front of you.
I wanna go open
What
the
kind
door.
of door?
Oh,
Just a normal
well,
wooden
let's-
door. You seem to be in a building of some sort.
Can I listen the edge of the door, or like at least at the door? Put my ear to the door.
Massey,
Sure.
can you sense the crystal?
You hear nothing.
Right.
Well,
Massey?
Vonthorn paws at Massey.
Massey, can you sense the crystal?
I cannot.
Shit.
Can't sense it at all.
Vonthar, make an Arcana check for me.
Let me make sure I'm on the correct character sheet.
Yes, please.
The whiskey and the White Claw is hitting me. 17.
Okay.
You start to think about that circle that you were just on. It was different than any other magic circle you've seen. And the symbol, you've never seen a symbol like that before. Not for magical purposes, at least. You saw the symbol that you used is a heart shape. Two separate heart halves split down the center. In the center is a pentagram with a circle around it. It's got two horns coming off the top and two small little fairy-like wings. That was the symbol that you guys chose. Do you guys open the door?
Wait a
Wait,
ding
is-
dang
is
frickly
that
second. If this
the
is what I think it
symbol?
is, I'm going to
I-
strangle you.
I
Describe
I'm
what
gonna
I
fucking
saw.
What do
to
you
the
think it is?
group.
Not telling you.
Yeah, exactly.
I already
symbol
know what
of-
it is. Nothing you say is
So-
going to change my mind.
So
Does
she's got-
Vonthorn's description sound like the symbol of the cult that was
No,
detached to her?
No,
Okay.
that is
that's
not
not it.
that symbol. That is
Something
a draconic
completely
head.
different.
That is a black
Okay.
dragon's head
Okay.
with horns. This is a completely
Okay.
different symbol.
What?
Would I
A
have
different
recognized
symbol.
that symbol? Is that a religious symbol of any kind?
Make a history check.
Would it be all right if any of us assisted in
Giving
that
myself
history or religion?
guidance.
Sure. Yeah.
Or like, yeah, sure.
You can each make an
okay,
individual
sure.
history check if you would like.
Okay,
Sure.
cool.
No advantage on
Alright.
these because you're just checking your own history.
Okay.
Natural 20.
No
Okay.
fucking way.
Yeah,
Swear to
you
God.
take that natural 20. You take it.
No,
Is it
I
like
don't
Lear,
get shit.
Lear peeing into your head and being like, bitch, it's this?
What did the rest of you
History
roll?
7.
plus 3, so that's a 23.
My history, or religion?
History.
Hold on.
This is not a religious
I
mark.
forgot to add. Hold on. And I'm adding a D4. Even though it probably doesn't matter. It's 3 plus that, which is 8 plus history. 16.
Vonthorn got a 16. Colleen got an 18.
Oh.
just so you guys know,
Hmm?
this is the symbol that you guys are looking at.
Oh, ooh, yeah. I want to see. Whoa.
Oh, snap.
This is what you guys
So-
saw.
Capture Sakura shit, or Star vs. the Force of Evil.
Yeah.
Right?
It
Thank
is,
you.
I like
did
it.
my best.
Very good.
So you see this. That was the symbol in the
In the circle.
in the rotary. Annalise, you're the only one who gets this. You've seen this symbol on one or two other pirates when you were on the Black Crescent. Nobody from your crew. Most of them seem to be monster races. A couple of orcs had them, or one orc had them, and you also saw a creature that looked human, but something always seemed off about them. And the people that you've seen with this mark are usually of the monster races, though not technically always. It doesn't seem to be a necessity, but it is the norm. Do you guys walk through the door?
Do you relate this information?
Yeah, I tell you all this.
Can we do it stealthily?
I mean, as stealthily as you possibly can, walking through a door that you don't know what the other side of it looks like.
Von Thorn will ask Annalise.
These people that you saw with this symbol, were they at least friendly?
I mean, they were pirates, so pick your day, and they were friendly. So, and it wasn't just one crew; it was many different ones.
It was
Looking
usually
around
one
us,
person. It was usually like if you ever saw somebody with this particular mark somewhere on them, they were the only person in their crew that had that mark.
Annalise, you said a human, also a human-looking person had this as well.
Yeah, but he always seemed a little off, like maybe he was only looking human.
Right. I'm gonna put my door in the handle.
Wait, before you do, did they seem to be in like a higher status amongst the crew, or like a first mate or something like that?
As far as you can
No,
tell,
not really. Just a normal part of the crew.
I'm gonna turn
Did
to
we have one of the stealthy people peek our heads out?
AI.
You want to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Keep your guard up, all of you. Right?
Have my swords out.
I'm getting shield prepared.
Okay. Somebody put their ear to the door earlier and tried to listen through, right?
Esmeray.
That's me.
Yes, that was
Okay.
Esmeray.
When you did that, you heard music and a lot of rustle and bustle.
I thought I heard nothing.
Sorry, I did something different. I went a different direction, but I'm gonna retcon that
Okay.
now.
Right, well then I'm gonna have to relay that to you all.
Yeah.
Wait. This door, does it look just a normal wooden door?
Yeah.
What does the room around us look like?
That just seems like it seems kind of like a storeroom a little bit. Like it's a waypoint. Obviously, it has this teleportation circle in it, but
Does the ground feel steady? Like, does it feel like we're shifting, or does it feel solid?
What is the ground made of?
wood.
I mean, shaking your head. What?
Wood.
No, it's not shifting or all. It feels like a normal room.
Okay.
Could it be that we ended up in a tavern?
I don't know. I hope not. I'm going to keep your guard up, all of you. I'm gonna start opening the door.
She
All right.
Von Thorn whispers over to Massey.
You're gonna
How
stealth?
far away is the stone? The crystal.
Can't
well,
sense
you
it.
can't sense it.
I do not sense it anywhere.
Oh shit.
I'm going to open the door. I'll do it with stealth, and I'll give myself guidance.
Okay.
And it's still within the hour, right?
We'll say you're on the tail end of it.
Cool.
Alright.
You have the
Give him the
plus
last
10.
So, and then I add this. 24.
All right. You open the door just a crack and you look through. Make a perception check.
Can I look with her?
No.
Can I help her?
No. How would
Can
you
I-
help her?
I was gonna look. Wait,
But
It's too
This
small
is
of a
gonna be
crack.
her.
It wouldn't work.
this is just going to be her.
fuck you.
Alright, well, I still have one fate die left. I may not need it. Oh, I'm gonna need it.
Oh no.
Alright, plus my perception. 16.
16?
Yes.
You look through and you hear... you see a bar. Almost as if a tavern bar, but you look around and this is way more ritzy than any tavern you've ever seen. The area you're looking into is fucking huge. And I mean fucking huge. And it's just like there you peek around and you see this gigantic chandelier. But what catches your interest the most is the people inside. There are orcs. There are ogres. There are minotaurs. There are a few humans. A couple of the other, traditional races, merfolk and tabaxi. There's a couple of turtles off in the back playing poker. There's all kinds of races. There's one lady who is probably who Esmeray hopes to be when she grows up. The way she's dressed, just full-blown gothic, like fucking aristocrat type shit. And she's just off, and she's holding one glass of red wine, or at least it looks like wine. And she's just conversing with somebody, a young-looking creature with normal human-like skin, two small black horns, slicked back hair, a red shirt, and a black tunic over it. And they just seem to be talking, laughing, catching fun. And with them, you see Garland. Garland is sitting with them. And he's talking, and he looks a little nervous. He doesn't look like he's comfortable. He looks like he looks like the cat who ate the canary at the moment. Like, he fucked up and he knows it.
Oh. Hello, dear.
Wait, you said black horn.
At that moment,
what?
you see the man with the black horns look directly at you. Ah,
The
we're
man?
visitors. Oh no, sorry, that's a wrong accent.
Man.
The man with the black
A
horns.
man?
The man.
I thought
There
it
was
was
a
a
man.
woman.
There was a woman. The man was talking to the woman, and then Garland was
Oh,
also
I
there.
see. I see. All right.
There are 3 people, and he looks over at you. Ah, looks like we have visitors. Welcome. Come on in.
You said what color is he?
Is my hair still black? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I would imagine my hair is still black.
Okay. Von Thorn, what was your question?
You said he had black horns. Did it look like he is of tiefling nature, or?
He looks human, except for the horns.
Now I know.
can
why
I-
he has fucking horns.
As he looks over at you. Well then, come on in. We're not going to bite unless you give us a reason.
Can I just stay stealth?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Does
I-
Vonthorn recognize this dude?
We don't see him, just Esmeray.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Sorry.
Can I glance over at Garland and see if he recognizes me?
He does. And he just goes, "Oh, well, speak of the devil. We were just talking about you."
Oh, really?
Yes, are there others here?
Oh, no. They've actually been taking a step back for the moment,
Make
and
a
I'll
deception
close the
check.
door.
Do you walk out into the room now?
I'll slowly
Or do you
close.
just close yourself into the storeroom?
No. I'm like closing it behind me. Like I'm taking like an edge out and walking behind me like this.
All right,
Can you keep the door open like a crack? That way we can listen.
make a deception check.
Yeah,
Sure.
we could still listen at the door.
Yeah, you can hear me. I'm saying this out loud. Right. Come on, baby. You were so good to me before. Wait, did I use both fate die?
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
you did. Did I
I
give her a
did.
good time?
I
No.
did.
You could burn one, but
I don't not. I mean, even if they don't, I mean, what the fuck? Let me see. Deception. Might not even matter. Oh wait, can I? There's no way I can do guidance, can I?
no.
I'm a just duck when she says, "Oh no, they seem to have left." I'm a just duck.
Stealth.
Stealth.
Right, okay. So I hope you guys move back from the door as I
Yeah.
do this, but
Yes,
because
that
this is not good. It's not gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be a 9.
I'm a stealth.
Come on now. We're not animals here. Oi! Okay, well, technically some of us are part animal, but we're friendly. Garland here is a member, Errant Guildhall. And that is where we will pick up next week. Did.
Azazel. Wait,
This is based on an old OC of mine.
Wait. Can we do some sort of
That's why
check
she's-
to see if any of us recognize the name Azazel?
Can we do that? Can we actually do
I'm
that?
gonna
on
say
our,
that
at the
pretty much no
beginning of
matter what
next
you get,
week?
you're gonna fail.
Fuck.
You do not know
Okay.
that name.
We know what the Errant Guildhall is? Cool.
Not even me.
No.
Interesting.
Okay.
This was the old symbol.
This is fine.
Oh yeah, you are wearing the old logo.
You're wearing the
Turn
one with the
Show the
yeah.
back.
I have hair.
So-
That was you named your old server after that. Yes, I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, Gilliga.
Yeah, that was the original name of the character, but I thought it might be prudent to change his name.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Part of
okay.
that Discord
That was the
server.
original symbol. I
Nice.
didn't like it, so I changed it.
Yeah, Eric Guildhall.
But yeah,
The-
so you guys have entered the Aaron
Awesome.
Guildhall, and something has been happening with Garland and these people, and he's been talking to them about you. So next week we will figure out what he's been saying.
Oh boy.
I might
why you
shank
made the
this
horn.
dude.
Yeah,
I might.
Oh,
That's exactly why I made these
really,
horns.
depending
Shit.
on what he's been saying, I might shake him in the middle of this tavern.
Garland,
I will
the
magic
BBEG? Garland's the BBEG, you guys. I figured it out.
I will magic missile his ass!
Oh god, this is gonna be so good! So good!
Oh my goodness. Oh,
I didn't
don't
think
wanna
we were
wait
gonna get to
until
that point today.
Saturday. Oh, by the
And
way,
here-
guys, yes, we will be streaming next week on Saturday at 5 still. But after that, we'll be making our change permanently to Sundays, 5 p.m. EST.
Until
thought we
somebody
were
else
doing
can't
that.
make a Sunday, and then we'll probably switch back to Saturday.
Yeah,
for
the-
I thought we were doing Sunday next week for Halloween.
No.
No, we're doing
No,
Saturday.
No,
Okay.
it's because me.
Okay.
I want to do Sunday, but
I- No.
Okay, so we're doing Saturday. So we're doing
And
Saturday
we
next week.
are we all going to be in costume next week?
I would like to
Oh,
be.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I
The
will
plan.
Yeah, so am I. I've got my costume ready.
Hey. So yes,
Okay.
please check us
Okay,
out
I
next
see.
week on Saturday, 5 p.m. EST.
Planning this for a while.
I know, and we'll all be in costume for our Halloween special, I guess.
Or at least try to be.
Yes.
All right, well
Okay,
then.
cool.
Until next time. Don't let the bears bite, guys.
Don't let the bears bite.
Bye.
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 Bye.